Hey guys, I'm running a few seconds late. I had a customer show up literally 4 minutes ago to drop off a bunch of stuff, and he told me he was going to come. Hey Wayne, he told me he was going to come.
Okay.
Guy told me he was going to come at 5 o'clock. He came at 5:02. So anyway, let's see. Hold on a second.
It's time. It's time.
Yeah, the customers are coming. They're dropping off all kinds of. I told them. I said, come at 5 o'clock, and they come at 2 o'clock.
Hi, Wayne.
Let's
Stay
see.
close.
Brucey was just here. What happened to him?
I don't know.
Today must be Canada Day. I talked to Steve. I called up Steve. I was talking to him. I called up Erica and Tyler. I was talking to them. And then I go out in my driveway. Up there's Hank. Brucey should be here somewhere. I actually go out. What the hell is it? I go out in my driveway now. Like I said, it's got to be Canada Day today for the channel because I talked to Steve. I talked to Erica and Tyler. I got you, Wayne. I got Brucey. I walk out my driveway. Now, we don't have – oh, my God. Here's everybody here. Hold on. Now, we don't have a lot of maple trees in our neighborhood. And every time – hold on. Anytime I think of Canada, I think of the Toronto Maple Leaves or something like that. So, anyway, I walk out my driveway. We don't have any maple trees in our neighborhood. What's in my driveway?
Maple leaf.
Where the hell did this come from? We have no maple trees.
It blew down from Canada.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we have no maple trees in our neighborhood, and look at the size of this thing.
Yeah.
So go Canada? I don't know. Anyway, there must be something going on. Anyway, so hold on. Let me look through the chat real quick, see what's going on. But the reason I was talking to Steve was Michael Roberts had talked about his WYL carburetor last week, and he couldn't find a diaphragm for it. The only diaphragm the metering diaphragm, the only one that I could find was anywhere close to it was their new spiral diaphragm made out of Teflon that they sell. They're a little expensive, but they're really, really good. And Steve, I called him up because I was asking about it because he did a promotional video for those spiral diagrams, and Walbro sponsored it. And, he's telling me how they're like $20, they're expensive or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I don't mind. So if you're out there, Mike Roberts, I'm going to try and get you the part number for the spiral diagram for the Walbro because the picture that I found, hold on one second. I have a picture on my phone here. The only one I could find that looked like that spiral diaphragm was the spiral. I couldn't find another metering diagram that even looked like it. Hold on one second. Let me grab that photo here. Oh, so yeah, I went over Mom's. I did her leaves, and Nick helped me out with that. And then I got treated to a nice lasagna. Oh, that was good. That was good. Anyway, let's see. Where's that? Oh, here's the picture. Let me zoom in. The Walbro ad for the spiral diaphragm, that's what he has. If you look at that, the shape of it, the outside shape, on the right side, you see that offset tab that's used for a locating pin. I cannot find a Walbro standard metering diaphragm
But
that
didn't we find out that it was only a locating pin that hole was for?
It is only a locating pin, but for some reason, yeah, and you could probably use the other ones, but you got to see where the impulse hole is as well. You may have to tap it or cut out another impulse hole if it doesn't line up. But all I'm saying is for that exact diaphragm, everyone I looked at, no one looked like that. I could not find one. I went everywhere, but we'll see. I mean, maybe he'll do that. All right, let me get in the chat here real quick. Hold on. We got Dave is here. Hello, Mr. Clem. Anal Buffer. All right, so those of you that visit the channel and know our good friends Erica and Tyler, all right, we're from Married with Small Engines, you'll get what I meant by anal buffer. So if not, you're going to have to look at Erica's past couple videos to know what I'm talking about. Okay, that's all I'm going to tell you. All right. Yeah, I get all these emails this morning. Hey, you screwed up. What are you doing? You're title on the no. It was on purpose. I did it on purpose. So anyway.
Sounds interesting.
It does. All right. Let's see. Everybody's here. Johnny's here. Mr. Clem is here. Peter is here. Everybody is here.
Excuse me.
Let's see. Hey, Klaus, over in Europe there, do you guys ever sell, I know it's American too, BCS two-wheel tractors? BCS? They're blue?
Hold on.
Oh, there you go. There's Erica. She's here. Because Erica and I were talking about those. They're very expensive, but it's almost as if they've taken over for the Gravely two-wheel tractor here. But they're godly expensive, from like $6,000 to $10,000 just for the tractor. It's like, wow. And it's only a two-wheel tractor. Crazy.
No, I haven't heard of it.
There's one from Belarus, Russia, a blue one that they sell, a two-wheel tractor that I see videos on. But this is actually called BCS, which was introduced in America in the 70s. Jason, you still making noise? I'll unmute you because you were a little loud before. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah, you were a little bit loud before.
It says here that it's made by a company founded in Italy.
Correct.
Yes,
Correct.
And they're still supported from Italy. Correct.
Yeah.
Very expensive, nice machines.
Very expensive.
I mean, when I look at it, it looks like we got other brands here. I think there's one called Ferrari and one called Nippy, something like that. Nipply.
But Ferrari is an offshoot of the car company. That one, they really do make them. They still make tractor implements and stuff.
But to be honest, I've never seen one here. No worked on one.
Yeah, I mean, two-wheel tractors here, Gravely always had the monopoly on them, and they tried to reintroduce the two-wheel tractor about 10 or 15 years ago, but it didn't take off. So, because Gravely, anything today, 100 years back, all the implements still fit.
Yeah. But I mean, these are machines you would basically only see them at nurseries or garden centers or stuff like that. It's too heavy a machine to.
It is, and that's what Erica was saying. It's big and heavy. She used to have one, but she said it was too big. Yeah.
So I have one on my channel, and it's the only one I've ever experienced.
A BCS?
Yes, it gave me original Troy-built tiller vibes in the sense of quality.
Yeah.
Just the thickness of the metal and all the attachments that it can accept.
Yeah.
And key start, nice machine, and you could swivel the handles any which way you want. It just really gave me like those original Troy-built tiller vibes. So to me, within reason, I think they're worth almost every penny, depending if you could utilize it for everything.
Yeah. Hey, what's Bill talking about RPM? What's he talking about here? Did I miss something?
Bill, where is...
And look at the comment. It says slow RPM. What's he talking about?
Maybe you.
Maybe it's an anal buffer that needs to run it.
All right. Okay. Anyway, let's see who else is here.
I wouldn't know.
Let's see. What else? I'm going to go through the rest of the comments and we'll chat. But anyway, it's been a crazy week. I was on vacation all week. So I worked on 17 pieces of equipment. Now I got 2 more in the driveway. That makes 19. I got a neighbor up the roads coming down after the chat. So that's 20. So it's been a busy week.
'Tis the season, right? Between leaf blowers, leaf removal, and
the problem is, I took the week off to do a few things around the house.
No such thing.
Yeah.
By the way,
I got a ton of vacation comments.
I watched your video. You got a nice backyard there, Kenny.
That's my mom's. That's where I grew up.
That's your mom. Okay. I thought that was your place. I said lots of room to build a shop.
They built that house. I was a year old. They built that house in '64. And she's still there. Dad's gone, but she's still there. And 82, and she's doing, fighting cancer, but she's doing well. And she's a fighter. Yeah, she's a fighter. And every week, since Dad died, I go over there and I mow the lawn or do the leaves or do the snow or whatever. And and she makes me food.
Yeah.
None beats Mom's cooking.
It's true.
Anyway,
your mom's cooking, not mine.
Oh, yeah, but you know what it is? We get used to certain recipes, and even if we get married and stuff like that, not the same. And you could give that 3x5 recipe card to a master chef. It doesn't taste the same as Mom's.
It's a little pinch of this and a dash of that.
I'm telling you.
Nudge,
Yeah. There's a few recipes when she's gone. I don't know. There's a few recipes that I'll die for.
Oh. Yeah, that was my mother's cooking. I died for it.
Oh. Well, you know what I missed? Sunday dinner. I missed that. We used to have every Sunday a nice roast. Oh my God. You'd have a nice rib roast or something, Yorkshire pudding, all that. Oh my God. We used to love it. Dan's here. Everybody's, am I catching up with the comments? Hold on. I'm almost caught up. Let me see. TGM, Mr. Bill.
What you got, Hank? Is that Chick-fil-A?
What is that?
Ah, it looked like he was eating French fries.
Kind of.
Let's see. I think I'm almost caught up.
Hank puts all his food in that bag and just show it.
Takes it up to the shed and works with that bag.
Yeah. All right, so here to bring it back to small engines, riddle me this. Right? You know those two-stage self-propelled snowblowers with the plastic transmissions?
Yeah.
The notorious.
So like the Snowtech? Like the Snowtech?
No, like the Craftsmans and the MTDs, the 179cc, the 22-inch ones.
Yeah, but you say two-speed, though. Two-speed?
Two-stage.
Oh, two-stage. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. So you know how like those plastic gears and the transmissions are its weak point?
Yeah.
So I got my first. Hold on, I'm underneath it. Let me get it.
Pat, you know my mom. Pat knows my mom. Yeah.
Yep. I got one of these. My first ones ever.
Hold on, let me zoom in. Hold on a second.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh, wait a minute. Go ahead.
Can you hold on? All right, so now I can
turn your camera. Turn your camera 90.
I got my first one of these.
Oh, the leaf vac. Yeah, leaf vac.
Yeah. So I'm like, wow, this gave me like those vibes, just like the rim and tire size. And then what threw me off is look at the transmission.
Oh, that's the self-propelled one. That's a good one. Yeah.
So like how like things are universal. Yeah. And like on the snowblower, it's like this is a longer base, but I'm like, wow, this is going to be easy to work on.
That's MTD, right? That's MTD.
Yes, an MTD.
Yeah.
So it has drive issues.
Rubber drive disc.
And look at this.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, wow! Who hit the drive disc? A mousey?
Oh yeah, there's nothing. But hold on. But then let's look further back.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that differential.
Wow. It's got a real transmission. So what I don't understand.
Well, no, that's not transmission. That's just a differential, so you can turn.
That's what I mean. Yeah, but why can't they put this in a snowblower?
I know.
Why do they have?
Well, no, Aaron's has a differential in their expensive ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they have a diff lock. Because
I got a spider gear differential in my John Deere.
Yeah. So, but why can't, instead of having that plastic transmission?
Yeah.
Why not shorten everything up and put this in there?
Yeah.
Don't forget. And the crazy part is, right? You know how we all hold on to parts, right? For almost 10 years. 10 years. I had this whole assembly sitting in my toolbox. And when I was cleaning out and redoing the garage, I threw it out in the garbage.
And a week later?
Always. So the replacement one is like $182.
Wow.
But I'm hoping I can get it with just swapping out the ring. I ordered a ring.
Oh, yeah. The ring is $13 and you can swap it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not expensive.
Yeah, so on the parts breakdown, it doesn't show the ring. So I just did some Googling for a snowblower and ordered the ring for a snowblower. Hopefully it works. But unreal. And this is from 1997. So for all these years, it has never dawned on them to get rid of that plastic transmission and put something else in that they already have, which blows my mind. Because, like they like to... utilize everything for like the same machine to keep production costs down. I've never seen that plastic transmission in the snowblower and anything else. Why wouldn't they not implement this into a snowblower? Obviously shorten all this up,
Yep.
Jesus, man. What a unit. I could have used this 2 weeks ago when I was doing the tree.
Yeah, no, but the differential is nice for going around corners, though. Really, really handy.
Yeah. I had to put a new carburetor on it, and then this was the final stroke. It's a really, really nice machine.
Now that's what it's a chipper shredder, though, right? Chipper shredder.
Yeah, my land clam just dropped this off. I paid $20 for it.
Wow, holy cow!
So
those are going for about $300-400 here used because now's leaf season.
Yeah, well, I just sold the other leaf vac he brought me last week for $250, but it was like the push one, and it wasn't self-propelled. So I think this one we're gonna do all right. We're gonna do all right.
Yep, cool. All right, so let's talk about the week. Yeah, like I said, off of work, getting stuff done. Doesn't mean I didn't talk to work because work called me 100 times anyway. But just what did I do? Toro, I had to do. The lady comes by. The self-propel not working too well. Well, the belt was literally off the pulley, and then it got melted by the crankshaft. So the part number 1154669 is like the generic or general Toro rear drive belt. So I put that on. Very simple. There's 2 screws on the side, 2 screws on top, 1 screw in the back. 3/8 head. That's it. Done. You're done in 5 minutes. So we got that job done. What else? We had that big Gilson snow thrower, which was a monster. That guy, he tipped me $37. I was like, wow. Yeah, that was a good one. And then
good customer.
I blew it all. He was my daughter's principal, high school principal, retired, and he remembered when she got cancer in high school because he was in charge of the agri-science program. My daughter was part of that, where you want to become like a vet or something with agricultural. And then when she got ill, they really supported her really well. So he remembered her. So that was cool. But anyway, he's 82 years old now. So I figured, let me give him a hand. And I gave him a good deal on everything. I gave him a real good deal, and he still tipped me. So I said, okay, whatever. But that Gilson, I'll show you a picture. What a monster, that thing. 1988. I even gave him a Tecumseh key. The key was snapped off inside, so it still worked. But because he said with the grandkids, he'd rather have the safety key. So I gave one. I cleaned it all up. But what a nice unit. Big Gilson. It's a 10 horsepower, 32 wide auger. So kind of cool. Anyway, so we did that. Like I said, a couple of backpack blowers, a couple of handheld blowers, a couple of lawn mowers, 2 leaf machines, a shredder, 2 or 3 chainsaws, a bunch of stuff. So busy week. But now the guy, Alfredo, a guy from work, friend of mine, he just dropped off. And here's the ironic thing. What have I been talking about the past week? That 450 Rancher I bought, where I think the crankshaft is worn on it. What's he drop off? A 450. So, and he says, if you can't get it running, take it. And I'm like, really? So that was interesting. So I got to work on that. And then he also dropped off a PB403, the Echo blower, the gray Home Depot blowers. He dropped off one of those, and he says when it gets hot, it shuts off. A coil, Yeah. These are just a coil, so easy enough. Oh, what are you trying to show us there, Brucey?
Yeah, in or out.
Oh, there you go. Oh, those are ones where you replace just the rubber.
Just the rubber, yeah.
Yeah, those are nice. Yeah. What do you got, an MTD you working on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a bit of a chore to get that disc out, isn't it?
It is. You got to take the wheels and shafts and the hex shaft and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And when you put it together, you better make sure you put it evenly all the way around. You don't know how many we get.
Well, then you get
we get them where they've done them themselves, and they say, "I don't know. I tried to fix it, but this is what it does." I said, "Yeah, I know what the problem is."
Yeah, evenly torque them, across each other. Yeah.
It's just a good habit to get into on everything that has more than 2 bolts.
Yeah. Well, if you tighten one bolt all the way, then you try and do the rest, you'll always have that one squeezed out. Yeah. All right. So Wayne, your turn. What's going on this week?
Yeah, most of the work is co-op housing in St. Catharines and Port Colborne. You got to swap out their riding mowers, take the decks off, service the decks, put chains on the back end, put the weights on, put either a plow or a snowblower on the front. So the snowblower that goes on the big Cub Cadet, it's a brute. Mm-hmm. Both Jake and I got sore backs from moving that thing around and lifting it out of the truck.
Are you selling a lot of kinetics?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, so I got a hold of our dealer, and they confirmed that the stuff that is being sold in both Canada and
hold on. Now you can say it. Go ahead.
Okay. Both products being sold in the USA and Canada are alkylate fuel. They're identical.
Yeah.
But the reason that the American site doesn't say alkylate fuel on it is they felt, their marketing team felt, that it would better sell if it just said ethanol free.
My customer said to me, but it's not gasoline. It's going to work. He said that to me. So I believe that. I really believe that does make a difference.
Yeah, they said the kinetics.
What's that? That's not gasoline.
Things would just be so much more simple without the marketing department.
Yeah, but it didn't make sense to me. Like I figure Americans know what alkylate fuel is. Like everybody in Denmark knows what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the pro guys that uses Motormix or Husqvarna's stuff, they know what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, man.
So anyways, we just sold Jake puts the log chipper or the wood chipper in storage. So we just dropped it off the other day, and doesn't a guy from Vineland call, and he wants to buy it. So then last night we had to go and haul it out so he could come here this morning, and he picked it up and he bought that.
That's
And,
good. I was waiting for you to say
basically
that
that's-
it out of storage and he ghosted you guys.
Yeah, that's it. It's all snowblowers coming in now.
Anybody ever hear of a Hyundai walk behind snowblower?
Yeah, so those are just rebranded, but yes.
Who makes them?
Ching Fong Hong.
Yeah.
Are they like Lowe's, Home Depot, or where would you see them?
Online or the dealer, and they almost look like a rebranded cross between like an MTD and one of those like off-branded like Power Smarts.
Oh, he's saying Princess Auto.
Yeah, there's nothing I'm gonna say unique about them.
No.
Whenever I hear the word Princess Auto, I think of a princess with a tiara and a wrench in her hand.
Hey, my niece is a grid seal heavy duty mechanic.
Oh, I meant to ask you, Brucey. Is it your other niece? Who's the one that did your logo?
Well, Trudy has 5 brothers.
Yeah.
So this is brother 2. It's his daughter. And,
Would she be interested possibly in doing a caricature for Erica and Tyler like they did for you?
Oh, I'll check. I
Because
haven't
they
talked to
want
her
to
for
get
about a
one
year.
just like you got, and I suggested. I know yours with the caricature looks pretty
Yeah.
cool. So
It is cool, and it hasn't seemed to have dated on me.
yeah, check it out because I know they're interested in getting stickers made and stuff like that.
Right.
So appreciate it.
And speaking of stickers, what's your sticker place what's that mule that does the stickers?
Oh, Sticker Mule. Yeah, Sticker Mule.
Sticker Mule,
And
big shout
you
out.
get hot sauce. They give you hot sauce.
Yeah, big shout out to that guy. I seen him fight to put the sign up on top of his building.
Oh, really?
The Vote Trump sign?
Yeah.
Well, they were fighting him. There were court orders against him putting that sign up, and he
Oh, wow.
fought all the way. But what was really amazing to me was that guy employs 1,000 people.
Wow.
Whoa. Wait, so what happened? What were they saying he can't do?
Trump sign.
Well, on the top of his building, he had Vote Trump. You know, big
This is
lit
the
up
Sticker
sign.
Mule guy? This is the
And,
Sticker
yeah,
Mule?
the Sticker Mule. Yeah.
Really?
They had a big thing, the grand opening when they lit it up. It was on TV on YouTube, so
Really?
it was pretty good.
Cool.
But the surprising thing to me was he has 1,000 employees.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
That's
that's some operation.
Fantastic.
So instead of thanking him for all the people that he employs, this is how they treat him.
And the buildings that he's bought,
Oh, here we go.
that
Here's the
were
article. Wait,
abandoned.
hold on. There you go.
yeah, that's it. They were
Okay.
trying to shut it down because they said it was going to be a hazard on the highway for the people driving by.
Oh no, not the billboards, right?
Oh.
Not the billboards, or what do they call those things? I can't like those improper memorials of like where people pass away.
Oh, the white shoes, those ghost shoes or whatever.
Yeah, well, you know, like they have the flowers, they have lights now.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
one by us that has lights and liquor bottles. No, that's not a distraction, right? While
Yeah,
you're
there you go.
driving, you see flashing lights and a cross.
That's the sign, buddy.
Yeah,
That's it.
unreal.
Interesting. Well, the joke's on them, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's see. What brand does it say? Hold on. But what else? Wayne? Oh, like I was talking to Aspen. My customers, the guy with that Gilson, I gave him a quart. I put in a quart of the Aspen, and if you want to buy it here in the quart, it's $10. If you buy 5 gallon, it's like $6 a quart. It's really cheap if you buy the bulk. But I said to him, I said, wait a minute, you got a generator in there, don't you? And he goes, yeah. I go, how old's the fuel in it? He goes, oh shit, 5-6 years. I go, I said, let me take it. And I said, we'll clean it out. We'll put a gallon of Aspen in it. You're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be good to go for years without
Yep.
starting.
People don't realize, and they're asking you, alkylate, what the hell's that? And I go, well, it's just more refined gasoline. It's just heavily refined. And
the old days.
yeah, but they hear that word, they're like, I don't want to put that strange stuff in my gas. It's still gasoline. It's just heavier refined. That's all.
I think
Less high end. see?
I think it's 99% guaranteed pure fuel.
Yeah.
There might be 1% of something else in it.
If anyone hasn't visited his channel, Garden Tractor Boy, he's over in the UK. He's got a boatload. In fact, he's like Noel on steroids, though, as far as the number of garden tractors. I think he's got about 30. Joseph, put in how many do you have, Joseph? I think you must have at least 30 of them. But they do full restorations on garden tractors. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Joseph's just entering high school. I think he's like high school age,
Oh,
but does a real good channel. Garden Tractor Boy, full restorations, and he does them himself. He operates milling machines and lathes and welders, and he really does a good job. So check out his channel.
55.
Wow, holy cow!
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll check that out because you know what YouTuber I miss? What is it? I Save Tractors. That guy Norman. That Asian
Norman,
guy?
yeah, up in Maine,
Yeah.
up in Maine.
Oh man.
Norman is good because he stocks all the Delco generator parts and rebuild parts and all that crap. What's up, Hank?
He just started advertising more now on YouTube. He's making more videos. Yeah.
But if you go to Norman's website, though, he sells parts for just about every type of tractor, garden tractor and lawn tractor there is. He's really good. I mean, he's got, if you look at his stock room, it's like a barn and everything, shelves and.
I mean, if you need stuff for an old Onan, that's the place to go.
Anything. Yeah, he's really good at that. Yeah. I've bought from him before. What is this here? What's he saying there? Talking about putting my dad's old land. Wow, that would be a hell of a windfall for your dad. Chief Stadium on his
I
land.
hope he still owns the land.
he says my dad's old land.
Yeah, because right now it's in Kansas City. I wonder what town that would be then. Interesting. Because our friend David's in Kansas. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. What we got here. Said we cannot have any more. Yeah, that'll work. Anyhow, what do we got here? Brando, what do we got? Setbacks 5. Oh, what are we talking about, Brandon? What did I miss? What did I miss with Brando? What's Brandon talking about? Hold on. Slowing down.
Yeah.
Junk. Oh, anywho. All right. Sorry, Wayne. Anything else going on? What's going on with Jake? And you back heavy work, or what's going on?
No, he's working on that Cub Cadet out there. He's got to do the full service on it. He takes the deck off. I don't touch decks. He takes them off. I wipe them down, get them all cleaned up, undercoat them, do the blades. And
wait, how many of them put the plows on and snow blowers?
We've only got 2 customers that put either a snow blower on or the blade on. Now the blade that goes on the one co-op housing one, they hit so much stuff with that thing. We weld repaired it twice last year. We said, you need a new plow. They let us buy the plow, put it all together and put it on. So they got a brand new plow on it. And this Cub Cadet's got the snow blower. They said it worked fantastic last year, even in the wet, heavy snow. But we had told them, take it easy. Like, don't be pushing that stuff and using it as a plow. It's a snow blower. When it starts discharging and the snow starts to drop off in the discharge, stop, leave the auger going and let it clear itself.
Let it clear, right?
Because we don't want to spend it was like a 45-minute drive to get there. If they burn up a belt, we got to go 45-minute there, 45 back, and we're not going to change a belt there. We've got all the stuff in the shop here, so we bring the whole piece back here, right?
Yeah.
So if you don't mind me asking, what do you mean by undercoat the deck? You do that to every machine that comes through?
Right now we spray any deck, any lawnmower or any
but with what, Wayne? Like fluid film, or what do you use?
Yeah, well, we used to use Ruscure 3000.
Yeah.
Now we're using Crown. Now the Ruscure 3000 was a dripless, but the Crown, it will drip, but we find that it creeps better. So if there's a lot of the decks we get, there's a lot of rust buildup on them. Yeah. And even though you wire wheel them, unless I took a hammer to it and busted all the loose stuff off, the Crown will creep underneath that better than the Ruscure 3000. Plus, we got to support Crown because that's the guy that owns the company that let Jake do a lot of work in his shop and some video in his shop. He said, here's the keys. Go in there, do whatever you need to do, and drop the keys off. So the guy's a great guy, eh?
Yeah.
So that's awesome. E-Shine in Port Colborne.
Yeah. So if you don't, so then a follow up on that, is that standard on every machine, or is that like a service and upcharge? Like, is that optional?
No. We like on a riding mower deck, we'll charge maybe $6 for the undercoating. On a regular lawnmower, we'll charge like $4. But we don't do it on decks that are in really good shape, but it's the ones that are going to rust through. So we tell them they're going to, You got to take better care of your deck. This might get you a few more years. If you keep it clean, it might last you a long time. But in the long run, I don't expect to see these mowers coming in for, here's my mower. You can use the engine, but the deck shot.
Mm.
But if you don't undercoat them, if you don't clean them down for them, you got all that wet stuff underneath. Like some of it was so bad, mold is growing in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
the white stuff.
yeah, and muck and wet and just soaked. And if you store it for 5-6 months in a shed, when you pull it out, it's already starting to rust from the bottom up. Especially with the ones they're making now. Take an old lawnmower from the 70s, measure the thickness of the deck compared to what you're getting today. It's likely half the thickness.
Oh, yeah, for sure, especially on the MTD ones. For me, because I guess you would say like I'm new to tractors, only 2 so far this year. I don't undercoat or rust proof. I'll paint or refinish it or recondition it.
That's good.
But the 2 decks that I had to redo, I also had to weld in patch panels. So at that point, I'm just like, let me just wire wheel your deck down to bare metal, take it apart. You might need new spindles because if the hardware snaps in the spindles, I'm not drilling those out. That's a losing battle to me.
Yeah.
And I'll just basically refinish and rebuild your deck. That's good to know to try and sell an undercoating service.
Yeah.
I'll add that to the repertoire. Thank you.
And in the long run, when you're doing mower spindles, you're right. 90% of the time, those bolts that are in the spindles are going to snap off. If they don't snap off, 2 come out and 1 breaks for sure. Guaranteed there's always 1 that breaks.
Yeah.
And it's cheaper to buy the whole spindle assembly than it is to pay me the labor to take it out, do all the work to it. Just put a whole new spindle assembly on it.
Wayne, you want to answer Erica?
What's Erica say? No, we haven't done anything for a while.
Jake
He is going to be doing some. He just
on Instagram.
He just videoed. I know he just and I don't know how many videos he's going to have on it, but his oil consumption in the Coyote. That's one of the big things about the Ford Coyote engines, is that they burn a quart of oil every oil change every 5,000 kilometers. So he's been fooling around with all different kinds of oils. The last one he used was a Molly Gen, and he had 0 oil consumption over 5,000 clicks. So this oil change is going to be Platinum Premium, I think it is, or I think that's what it is, full synthetic. And then he's going, the next one after that, he's going to another Molly oil, and he's going to be trying that. And he said it's even better than the Molly Gen. So he's been doing a lot of research close on oils and grades and temperatures and shearability of the oils. But right now he was really happy with this Molly Gen. Amsoil did really well. It reduced it by half, but the Molly Gen, there was no oil consumption whatsoever, none.
Very nice.
And it's rare. Like if you go on YouTube and you Google Coyote engines, everything's going to come up about oil consumption.
Yeah. Is it all the same viscosity that he's trying out?
No, he's switching viscosities too.
Okay.
And it appears on the Coyote, whatever he's doing, I know that a lot of times you're supposed to reprogram your computer when you're doing different weights. He hasn't had to do any of that with swapping out the different viscosities.
Unreal, right? You got to program your computer for oil. That's why trucks like Hank, right? That's what. Well,
I mean, the engine behaves differently.
And to never let them pass away. You don't have to worry about nothing.
Now, he's also switched over to a bunch of BG products. They sell a lot in the States, and the rep was just here the other day because we used we went from the K100S Plus stabilizer. No reason that we switched, just that Jake figured this BG product was better.
Were you talking BG that makes like the carb, like fuel products?
Yeah. And it's mainly for automotive. So it's a BG SC2 is the one we're using for our fuel stabilization now. then I don't know what the product is, but there's something that you add to your oil, and before you do an oil change, you put this in, and you got to run your engine 20 minutes before you drain the oil. So he put that in. That clears the engine of any debris or anything that's in there.
But let me put a little fly in that cake. But when you have an engine, there are two numbers for how much oil it contains.
Yes.
One we do as part of a service with a filter change, and one where it's completely dry. And there's usually, sometimes it's almost up to a quart of difference.
Yeah.
If you put any of that stuff in oil,
it's not a lot. It's not a big.
But it does something. You will have half, maybe 3/4 of a quart of that stuff in the oil that's left in the engine that never comes out. Don't put stuff in your oil. Put stuff in your gasoline. I mean, don't put stuff in your oil.
He did the gasoline additive too from BG.
Yeah. But I mean,
Or
in the
maybe
oil,
it did go in there. Maybe it did go in the gas, because I know he had to run. He wanted to run out the gas tank of fuel.
But I mean, you get all these products that says, oh, put this in your oil before the oil change, and it'll be shiny inside. Yeah, right. Just change your oil more often. It'll do the same thing.
Jason, you wanted to say something?
So I think it's not
he's chomping
things clean inside. It's cleaning up all the sludge, and
Yeah.
it's a love-hate relationship.
Well, I
in
don't
the
think
sense
there's a
of
lot.
like an older motor.
I don't think there's a lot of sludge in this thing.
Is hiding up oil leaks. So if you flushed out a motor, and now all you have is nothing but oil leaks. But
if you
there are two trucks that we service, and they are dedicated plow trucks. So one of the legends, the older mechanics, he takes care of all of that. He drains the oil, fills up the engine with diesel fuel, and lets it run for at least 5 to 10 minutes, and then drains it and changes the oil because he wants to clean up all. Because that truck, these trucks, we fix them, get them running.
What engines are in those? What engines are in those?
They're Ford, so they're the 7.3s.
Okay, but they're gasoline engines?
Diesel.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
And they always come on a tow truck.
Yeah.
Every year, tow truck gets them. No, because we get them running. They use it for the winter, and they park it, and that's it. They don't move the rest of the year. That's it. So the batteries are dead, the fuel's whatever. So they just said from now on, we told we're not going to send a mobile service. They don't want to send me there no more. They just send a tow truck. Tow truck picks it up, brings them up here. That old guy does what he does. I never thought to put diesel fuel in an engine like that. I've never seen it. And I'm sitting
I did it on an old Chevy 6-cylinder gas.
Yeah, I'm sitting there like, man, I'm gonna pull up a chair and watch this motor blow. You crazy?
how many times does he change the oil after he has drained out the diesel?
So just once. That's it. Empty out the diesel. Put fresh diesel fuel. Fresh diesel
Well, there's
oil.
probably so much oil in there it just dilutes it all.
We used to use kerosene.
Yeah, I use kerosene on my Chevy.
Which is refined.
Now, diesel.
But the book says if you do it that way, a minimum of 2 oil changes before you let the truck go or the engine go, because you're leaving diesel fuel in the oil. It's the worst enemy of lubricant is fuel.
Mm-hmm. Well, don't forget, diesel also has some lubrosity to it. It's not.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying.
That's what Jason sees.
Yeah.
To unseize a few engines, we've used transmission fluid.
Yeah.
And in both cases, they're still running. But after we get it unseized with the diesel, then we drain that out. Then we do an oil change, and then we do another oil change.
Hey, has anyone noticed? I went to Wally World this morning. The price of chemicals like brake clean and car clean. Oh my God!
Yeah,
it's been a while since I bought some stuff. Brake clean now at Wally World's $8.
Hold on. Let me go get you something.
Crazy.
Now Jake's getting his. He's getting his from BG. He's getting their carb cleaner, their brake cleaner. Let's put it this way: it's a lot cheaper than buying it in the store.
Yeah, I mean, I used to get a case of brake clean, $4 a can. You buy a 6-pack for $24, no big deal. And I saw $8 today. I'm like, oh my God! But the thing is, I started charging my customers, not saying it's absorbed in my hourly rate. I'm charging for all that shit now.
Yeah, shop supplies.
Yeah.
I always get torqued when I see shop supplies on an invoice. I'd rather just pay another $8.
Yeah.
But you take a look at it, Bruce, what's a can of spray paint cost in Alberta now? Over here, it's like, I don't know, it's $15, $18 plus tax for a spray can of paint.
Yeah.
And we're not talking automotive paint here. The automotive paints are like $25.
That's true.
And they're only this big compared to like your Krylon, which is this big.
You know, that fairly good sized can of carb spray I bought this week was only $7.99 Canadian, which is like $5.80 US. Not bad.
Yeah, that's a deal.
Hold on. Which one is that, Jay?
Check out this brand here. We ordered.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it in our stores.
Yeah, we ordered 2 cases of these. I think Walmart online at the best price. And
How much a can? How much a can?
I don't know. We bought it months ago.
I'm gonna look it up real quick. Hold on.
Did that come home in your coat pocket?
Yeah.
Now, will that expand the rubber if you spray that on O-rings or anything?
No, it's brake. It's
That's pretty
I
good.
haven't tried that yet because I'm very gun shy about that. I'm getting in the good habit instead of cleaning, thanks to like you guys, not cleaning carburetors with brake clean. If I can, I'll use like a PB Blast or a WD-40 and some air. But this stuff between working on the cars and trucks, you know, here and the small engines, you know, it's been great.
I mean, normally brake clean won't destroy rubber. Carburetor cleaner will.
This just in: if you have a big enough small engine channel and you do well, you could buy something like Steve's small engine just bought.
Ah,
Ooh,
Very
that's a
nice.
one.
And it's orange too.
Nice.
What
You
is
just
it?
You gotta put the logos on. It looks like a Ford. What, F-150?
It's a
No, it's a
Chevy.
Chevy.
Chevy? No.
probably an Avalanche.
Oh, it's a Chevy. Oh no,
Yeah.
Colorado. What's that? Colorado?
That's the
Colorado.
midsize.
Small,
Yeah.
small
Yeah,
little Chevy.
Colorado. Yeah.
I've been waiting for the El Camino.
Interesting. You'll never see that, Hank. They'll never.
Why
do it.
not?
That's all that concept shit. That's all that is. All right, let's move on. We're down to Klaus now. Go ahead, Klaus.
But it hasn't been it has been small engines, but not small engines as it's been. I've been working on 2 electrical pieces of equipment: a battery operated leaf blower that got a new harness and a new switch.
What brand though? What is it?
Skill.
Oh, Skill. Yeah.
And then it was donated to the channel an old Bosch hammer drill, SDS hammer drill from 1981. Yeah, it came in a bucket. So it's been quite a ride trying to figure out where everything goes. And 2/3 of my parts came in yesterday, so I've been assembling it today.
What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know, shelve it. I don't
I
know.
was gonna say hammer drills. They're nice, but it's like you use it when you maybe once in a while with a deck with
and I've got one on batteries, so I'll never use it. But you know, it's a nice experience. It's and all the consumables inside it, like O-ring. There's a ton of O-rings in those things, and
well, didn't you say it was from the 80s? 81?
Yeah. But you can go straight on to Bosch Professional, you know, the blue series. You can go in and you just go in and find the IPL, click the number, it goes straight in the basket.
Nice.
Really nice. And it wasn't, I mean, I have maybe $55-$60 into it. I mean, that's it in terms of parts.
Yeah.
And it made a video.
Hey Google, turn off compressor. Hey Google, turn off compressor.
Too loud.
Google.
Sorry.
He's got his Google. He's got his stuff on switches with a voice control.
Yeah. So
Wait. Google doesn't have a name like Alexa or Susie or whatever.
Google.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I never heard of that. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, God,
so yeah, that's been quite interesting. I'm just missing a couple of more parts and ready to put in new brushes and put it together and see if it'll run.
You got like a cinder block you're gonna test it on, or what?
Yeah, I'll just be happy if it rotates.
Yeah.
I know the bits for those, the big bits are kind of expensive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got them. I got them all.
It should come with the bits.
It does. I mean, and I have SDS drills, both
Yeah.
long and big and small and all that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I have a concrete deck in my house, so I have them. So no, it's been quite fun actually. Different, but
Yeah.
fun.
That's fun.
We'll see how people react to that.
Yeah. Hey,
Well,
while
tell us-
I got everybody on here, I just want to say one thing. I just want to give condolences to Stella. One of her best friends passed away this week unexpectedly. So, Stella,
sorry.
I know you're not here. We're with you, honey, and hopefully all gets better.
Tell them
Yeah,
what you
her
told me,
best friend,
Cliff.
like one of her
That
best
if
friends. So,
Somebody wants to borrow your tools, that's what you're going to lend them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna put it on the shelf. If somebody needs to borrow an SDS hammer drill, I'll give them that one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like
Well,
that
it's a
answer.
good learning experience to work on something you've never done before.
It is, and it is a different beast. There's a lot of things going on inside those things, and
There is.
so yeah, and
you don't need Google for that, Justin. Okay.
I carried a Hilti in my truck for
Jason.
years.
I do
Yeah,
I do
good
shy
friend.
away from I do shy away from Hiltis because if they ever get in a Bosch, if the brushes are getting low, it'll light up red. Go have new brushes in. But if a Hilti comes in with a red light, you have to send it into Hilti to get that reset, which makes it's expensive. So I try to shy away from it. They're good machines, but I do try and shy away from them because there's too much still contact to the mothership for me to like it. You know, that's
Bruce, you were talking about the Hilti gun or the Hilti drill?
Hilti drill and the Hilti gun. We had both. But
Well,
most
you
of the
mean
stuff,
the powder loaded fastener?
yeah, they came with a 22 caliber blank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have both.
I know when they were doing some construction work and using a Hilti gun at our Ford shop, I had to get all the guys out of the shop because the gun they were using, the nail would go right through a steel girder.
Wow.
Right.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
It's funny you talk about Hey Siri, Hey Google, all that stuff. Lawnmower lady Stella uses that as well. And I think she uses Alexa. So Clem and I were talking to her one day, and every time we just mention it, something would go in her house because it's very noise sensitive. So I'd be sitting there with John, I'd be talking with Stella, and I'd be like, Alexa, turn off the lights. The lights would go off. It's amazing how it picks up.
You hear on the speaker.
On speakers, yeah, it was kind of cool. It was like John was saying, like, turn on the oven or shut off the fridge, turn on the microwave.
Yeah, but will it flush a toilet, Kenny?
Hey, as long as you got a servo motor on to pull the lever, why not? Oh, funny story. I was at my mother-in-law's yesterday. She called me up. She says the handle on her faucet for the shower, 1959. She's been in the house since 1959. She goes, it's stripped out. The knurl is stripped out where it goes onto the valve, right? Yeah. So I go to Home Depot last night. Do you know they had the exact knob down to the chrome plating? Now, this is 1959 that she had these results. They still have the same knob die-cast mold, I guess, somewhere, and they're still whipping them out and putting them on the shelves. It was like $4.99, and it was exactly. You look at it, it looks like you took one of these knobs off and had it re-chromed. You know what I mean?
And how can they even make money at $5 for something like that?
Yeah, it was kind of cool though. As I look, and she goes, "Oh, you got this?" I said, "It's the exact same one." I was looking inside to see if I could see like a tool number or a mold cavity number or something, But it was the exact same knob.
Well, there must be a lot of those faucets still in use.
Yeah. Well, it was American Standard back from 1959, so it was interesting. They had a section in there in Home Depot where they sell like the valve parts and all that, but it's got a section wwhere you have American Standard, Delta Kohler, all the main one. Then you have a generic section with green and white packages of like 12 different styles of knobs from 1940 till now, all different type. But they had one. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool.
Well, there's not much
to
it technology-wise.
That one doesn't work though, Dan. I don't think that one will ever work.
No.
Yeah. Casey, what's going on, Case? What else, Klaus? Anything else? Or are we going on to the next one?
Yeah, go on to the next one.
All right, Hank, we'll go straight down to you. What's up?
I live a boring life, but I did have lunch with one YouTuber you might know. His name's Ken Small Engine Repair,
There you
Mr.
go.
Modoff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we had a good day. Except you did one thing better than me. You already have your stainless table hooked up. Mine's still in the truck.
Really?
Yeah. So
But yeah, I picked up a stainless table and I put that into that carport that I built, and
Nice.
also, yeah. But otherwise, just doing leaves and branches and stuff like that. Like I said, I live a boring life.
So your carport, is it got like a canvas, or is that like the Shelter Logic material on it? Like
The Shelter Logic. But what I did is I put a double wall.
Oh, okay.
So the canvas that came with the Shelter Logic, I covered that, so
Right.
I could change the new cover, the second covering, without
yeah,
going.
what'd you cover it with the blue stuff? What'd you cover it with?
No, I on what do you call it? Amazon. I bought tarps bigger than what I needed, and laid it over the top. But I also bought the things to make the holes,
The
the
grommet
grommet.
maker, the grommet
Grommet
maker.
maker.
Yeah.
Grommet and rivets,
Yeah.
So I configured all that together myself, where I covered it and got the
Nice.
rubber bands holding it and all that.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, the Chubby Butcher's got like a shelter like that he works on it, but his is like a really heavy duty canvas. But I think he paid like $4,000 for that years ago. But like that thing has stood up to a lot of wind that we've had here off of the lake. Like
Yeah,
major
you
wind.
can get really expensive ones.
Yeah.
I think Ellis Motors, he's not a YouTuber. He just picked up one. I think it was 42 feet by 16.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Hey, Michael Roberts here. He did the rookie mistake that I used to do all the time. I would spend hours replacing fuel lines, this, that, and the other thing, only to have it still not start. Then you pull the muffler, scored. So now every single stew stroke I get, no matter if it's running or not, pull the muffler, check for scoring. So, hey, Michael, we've all been there. I've spent dozens of hours fixing stuff to no avail, to have to rip out the new fuel lines and the new gaskets because I'm not giving them away. It's scored. But it depends. What is the equipment, Michael? Because sometimes you could take the aluminum transfer off the cylinder and just replace the piston and rings. Sometimes you can get away with that. So if it's a piece of equipment that's worth a few bucks, you may be able to still fix it inexpensively. So check out the cylinder to see if there's a lot of aluminum transfer in there. That's all.
Yeah, I think what's his name, Donnie Boy's apprentice. He took sandpaper and he cleaned.
Like I said, it's not the space shuttle, but honestly, I'll take like an emery, a fine emery, because you really don't want to scratch the shit out of it. But sometimes you could even take the muriatic acid on a paper towel, just lay it in there like Condon does. He'll lay it on there and then wash it off. But you got to remember to neutralize it with baking soda and water later. But
I quite wet with something.
Yeah, my PB 580T that I use, my backpack that I did my mom's house on today, that had a straight gas cylinder. I bought the whole thing for like $60, and I spent $30 on a little red barn piston and ring. I was able to sand down the aluminum transfer. It had a little bit of a chip in the chrome, not a lot, but it runs fine. Runs fine. It might be worth it, Michael, to check the cylinder. If the cylinder, chances are, though, it might be a clamshell. Then you get into gaskets and seals and stuff. But it may be worth it to check the cylinder. And if you can clean it up, just buy a piston. I mean, you can get pistons cheap. Not too bad. Oh, what did Erica do? Screwed up yesterday. I was working on an MS-261 with a damaged crankshaft. Yeah, you and me both, Erica. Yeah, you and me both. I had the guy tightened the chain so damn tight on this Rancher I bought that he wore the crankshaft down 6,000ths. So now the drum goes like this.
Right.
Yeah. But Michael, you may be able to save it. You never know.
Oh, boy.
Anywho, all right. Mr. Brucey, what's up, buddy?
Well, I haven't done much mechanical work this week, but I got a new cell phone.
Yeah, what do you got? Samsung S what? Which one?
S35.
Now, you're going to use that for what now? Filming and stuff? Or what do you use it for?
I'm not sure. I'm going to try using it for filming. But it's nice to have two different units so that you don't have to muck around taking it on and off this. But I'm going to try it.
Yeah,
First, I got to see how the mic works.
Yeah.
And yesterday I spent the whole day, and at the end of the day, like I bought it the day before yesterday, but I think I was on a live stream with you guys, and I spent the whole day yesterday so that I can just at least text, call, take a few pictures, take a little video. It took the whole day just to get that far. You know how it is with a new piece. Right? You have to really park your patience in another place and just go.
Yeah. Cool. Hey, what's coming up in Canada? Anything besides Christmas? Anything else coming up from now to then?
We have Remembrance Day, which is your Veterans Day on Monday.
Monday, ours is what do you call it?
Remembrance Day.
Yeah, ours is Veterans Day, Monday. Yeah,
and the whole country gets the day. Yeah, most people big company people get the day off.
What is that, Wayne?
Poppy.
Oh yeah, the poppies from tons of veterans out. In fact, when I went to Napa today, tons of veterans. They had little American flags, and the poppies aren't as big as they used to be. They used to have a lot of poppies. Now they're doing like mini American flags and stuff.
Yeah, we have the poppy's been big here for years.
Yeah, poppies for veterans always. Yeah, always. Yeah, absolutely.
Our legions have likely one of the biggest poppy funds in the world.
Really?
They get major support. Yeah, you see one of the guys from the Legion, or sometimes they got young kids from the Legion family members. Or the our young Navy and Air Force groups that are out there. They're selling poppies, and people are going, here's $5, throwing them in, get a poppy. Then you forget to put your poppy on. You go out, you buy another poppy. Then you buy another one.
I put it on my visor in my car, my sun visor. Yeah. Right next to the I voted sticker.
Right on. Yeah, we poppies are big here. They actually funds the Legion.
Yeah, we actually used to hang them from like the rear view mirror, the little stalk. You'd hang your poppies, and you'd have like a whole thing of poppies. Ours today that I saw, because I gave my money, it was disabled American veterans. They were.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they have
I don't know how many of you know, but the poppy is trademarked.
Oh, no kidding! By veterans or
in Canada? In Canada, there was a bakery in downtown Toronto that was doing a poppy cookie, and they were donating $1 from every sale of the poppy to, I don't know, they were donating it to somebody. They got a cease and desist order because it's trademarked by the Legion.
Yeah. Casey, they have the kit for that though that they sell with the steel support now, so that when you put the cork gasket or whatever, the steel acts like a clamp, and it'll keep it evenly pressured on that Kohler V-twin or the Courage V gasket. They sell the upgrade kit for that too. But yeah, then again, rubber, whatever works.
Do what you do.
Yeah.
Well, one guy that services Kohler told me that standard procedure now is don't use the copper or the cork gasket anymore. Use the RTV silicone.
Yeah.
Because too many of the copper gaskets were leaking.
I think the problem is that the people, they over tighten that cork gasket.
Oh yeah. They don't have like a surface plate or a piece of glass, and the thing is all wonky.
If you look at the service manual for the engines, the torque that those bolts have to give, it's not a lot. It's like an old car
way less than you think.
Where the valve cover had a cork gasket. If you tension it too much, it leaks.
I think it's 70 inch-pounds, 70 or 90 inch-pounds. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Just very little.
Tom Dolby just did one. The guy must have used an impact gun because he snapped one of the overhead valve cover bolts off. Tom couldn't even drill it out. No. So he just put it back together with that broken one in there. Hopefully he says it doesn't leak.
Well, there's the upgrade kit with the metal piece.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's just to spread the load.
Wow. Then some of them sell. Wow, that's expensive.
What's his face? Bergen's Garage. Wow.
It's got to be made and shipped and numbered and inventoried, and
Now the Chinese ripped them off. I got to send them a message.
See, now that upgrade kit, that's what they should do on the Quantum. If they were still making them, they should have a little bracket that spreads the load evenly around that gasket for the primer.
Exactly.
Johnny, if you look at Erica's video, I think it was 2 videos ago, you'll get the joke and why I said it. It's technically the AV system on a Stihl has a round piece of rubber called an annular buffer. She was doing her video and said, and here we have the anal buffer. And it was like, and then she said, annual buffer. I'm like, and she didn't edit it out. And I was like, did you mean to edit it out? So I thought that was cute.
Yeah.
But you can also see, Michael Roberts, that Erica is writing about, working on a saw, and all of a sudden.
Oh, the 201 video. There you go. The 201 video.
It's got a damaged crankshaft. I mean, it happens to the best of them. Everybody does it because.
But you know what though? I've never checked the crankshaft when I buy a saw.
No, nobody does, because the possibility of it being the issue is so small that if you had to check every crankshaft, it would just.
But honestly, I was talking to Tyler about this last night, and technically, a needle bearing, once you load the chain, you're only using the 2 or 3 on the far side anyway to take the load. The rest are just along for the ride. So it's still going to work. It's just that the sprocket, the drum, may have a tendency to do this, and you may start to get angled.
If it doesn't rotate, it will wear the crank. The crank is.
If it doesn't rotate, but I'm going to look, like you said, to see if there's any wear marks, like a divot, if you will.
Yeah.
It seems to be flat, but I'm going to mic it up to see if I feel an indentation.
Because it sounds weird that little bearing can destroy crankshaft, but it can.
Yeah.
Those pins are in there. They are extremely hot. Try finding one from a damaged bearing and try to see if you can cut it with a side cutter. It'll ruin your side cutter.
Just try finding one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oops. It rolled under my toolbox. Oh my God.
It's gone forever. I call that area under my toolbox the gone forever place. I
stick a magnet under there, and I'll pull out 4 or 5 things. Like, I remember that.
Brucey, what was it with you? It was the red handle pliers. What were we looking for?
Yeah. I missed them so much. I had a smaller pair, but they just didn't fit my hand. Yeah.
I bought a pair of lineman pliers, or baby lineman pliers. They're 4 inches, and I use it for the fuel clamps, the fuel line.
Right, fuel hose clamps.
Yeah.
But I have a couple of needle nose, a long and a short. I used to have a side cutter, lineman pliers, and
the cheap ones don't, but the good ones do. Yeah.
From Channel Lock, and they've all been. I mean, they're great pliers.
Yeah.
Except for the side cutter. I ruin a side cutter a year.
Mine are made by Klein. I wonder where I got those from.
Yeah. But this time I bought a Knipex. We'll see if it holds up better.
I have not had a Knipex pliers yet.
Oh, you got to buy some.
I know.
Well, no, the van pliers. I love my van pliers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either or.
I actually used the ones I bought at Canadian Tire. I think it cost me $60 for them, and they're not that big of a plier. But finally, I had some rounded head screws that were stripped. And I said, I wonder if this will grab them. And sure enough, they just bit it enough to loosen them off.
Yeah. I have a pair of Knipex van pliers, but where they're grooved.
Yeah.
The nose has got a groove in it, eh?
Yep. It is nice.
All right. So dare I ask, Robert?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Well, I tried
Now,
that.
wait a minute, hold on. I'm going to give you a little bit of. I'm going to try and stump you here.
Do an intro.
You're gonna do your status of what you did this week, but don't use the word craftsman. Ready? Go.
Yeah. Now, I got that new fuel pump you sent me.
Yeah,
I want to put it on the engine. It ain't gonna work. It's made for a ride. It's made for a ride engine.
No. You're full of beans. No. That will work. It's just that you're going to have to reroute your hoses or make longer hoses. It's not going to fit in the tapped holes that are there. It will work, though. It will work.
It's got to work. It's a diaphragm pump.
Yeah. No, it will work, right? It's just that it's not going to fit exact because, for example, sometimes when you buy those pumps, they'll sell you the long hose with the 90-degree bend molded into it so that you can get it to where you need to go. But it's just about the routing, Robert. It's all about
1/4-inch line. You can use Tygon. Oh, he's mad.
You can mount that pump. Hold on, let me zoom in. Hold on.
But hey, he did take the plastic cap. He did take the plastic caps off it, right?
Yeah.
Because I've had them come in where the plastic cap is.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, but see, you don't have to use that 90-degree hose. You use whatever is available to you so that it fits what you need it to fit to. That's all.
No, because the way, if I turn it this way,
You can even tie wrap.
You don't have to use that molded hose if you don't have to. You can use whatever hose you got.
Yeah, well,
and you can mount that 4 feet away if you want and use longer hose. It doesn't mean anything.
And if you don't have any mounting holes, you can still tie wrap it to something.
Yeah, you can put it wherever you want. Doesn't mean anything.
Now, I also, just in case, I found the diaphragm kit for this particular old school fuel pump.
Yeah.
The one thing I don't see how in the food people don't lose those small little brass colored springs.
The 2 springs that go underneath the fuel pump.
They're almost like a hairspring. Eh?
Yeah, they'll fall out. They're like pen springs. Yeah, they're small.
The thing is, I'm almost done with this, but I'm trying to find a way to hold the spring. That little spring right there.
Yeah. On the output.
The teeny one. Yeah, those are the ones that go underneath the flappers.
Little tiny bit of grease will hold.
Yeah, but you know what you do? No. You know what I do? I put them in, put the piece down, and then I take a piece of paper and I lay it in there, and then I put the whole thing together and pull the paper out.
Look what Eric is saying, Robert. Look what Eric is saying.
Oh, where's Erica? Hold on. What am I missing? Did I say it?
And I gotta ask, why are you working on the floor?
Well,
he is.
I had to take a break from it because of that little small spring. It's in the cup right here.
Yeah.
You gotta hold them just right to get them to fit.
You gotta hold your tongue just right.
But like I said, I've even used a thin sheet of plastic and just put the springs in, put the diaphragm and sandwich it, and then slide it out.
Because I was thinking of using, figuring out how and where to put painter's tape. So I try to hold everything. Because I said, I'm trying to get this thing together. And them little springs, you drop them. It's like you got to get down on the floor and you keep looking like, oh, there it is.
Is that a Canadian term? I thought a cobbler was a shoemaker.
Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, they are. Oh. Well, I said, I'm gonna get this thing together. Just getting those little tiny ass small springs that you can lose in a New York minute to stay where they're supposed to. Then I get it back together. Boom. Yeah. It's aggravating. It's like I don't see why lawnmower saws charge what they charge now, having to deal with some of the small stuff. Like, where'd they go?
They were just to put a new bricks one on.
Yeah, that one that you have though should work fine. It's just make your own routing for the fuel for the lines.
And make sure you hook up the lines to the right spot. Yeah.
Yeah. Did that have a diagram with it when it came, Robert, or just come in the bag?
No, it's got a diagram showing what hoses go where. But I said I couldn't. But the package, when I found it on eBay, Amazon, it showed this piece of hose. I'm like,
yeah, it's a special molded hose that on some of them, that's the one that goes to the pulse. That's what goes to the pulse.
That hose right there, I think.
Was that a motorcycle or did you fart?
I think that hose in Canada sells for around $35.
Oh yeah, it's crazy on those hoses because they're molded. Yeah. You know what I do in that case? If I have a hose that needs that, I'll take a piece of copper tube, bend it, and stick it in there and let it sit there forever.
Yeah.
Or a piece of spring. But you want something that doesn't rust.
So basically, I'm at a standstill. Is either finish rebuilding this and use it, or try to get because like I said, I even tried to. I put the metal air cleaner cover on, and I'm like, I gotta get this figured out. I said I found a rebuild kit for this particular pump on Amazon.
Yeah, did you get the rebuild kit yet?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do today.
Well, I was gonna say you could set up your camera on a tripod, go on the workbench, and we'll zoom in and watch you do it.
Well, yeah, I got a
tripod. It couldn't be any worse than watching Pate suffer, you know.
And make sure you got the sledgehammer close by.
There you go.
Well, I had a sledgehammer. The head itself weighed 20 pounds, but I don't know where that thing's at.
The mechanical correct all.
Yeah. Hey, Erica, did you ever cut the screws on that 036 so you don't mess up your bench? That would have frustrated the hell out of me. What do you got,
Cupcakes.
see? What do you got?
Well, those look great.
Oh,
Nice.
why are they sticking to the bottom? Are they glued on?
No, yeah. Well, they've been there since last night.
I was gonna say you tilted it and they didn't move.
All right.
Ooh,
Should
double
I smear that all over my beard while you guys watch?
There
Is
you
this
go.
double chocolate, Bruce?
Yeah, but what do you got a coffee or tea to go with it? What do you got?
I just had finished my coffee. If I have any more caffeine, I'll be nuts.
That's what we call coffee and. That's the and part.
Yeah. But we had company for supper last night, and this is the 2 cupcakes that were left over. You know, you have to make a couple extra.
Yeah.
So Eric's gonna go visit Robert. So she's gonna do a 16-hour drive to put that
I was
together.
gonna say down to Georgia there.
So just put it in your mind, Robert, where it's going to be, where you want to put it on the side. You can drill a little hole in the casing and use a self-tapping screw. You can put it anywhere you want.
Yeah, look what Erica's there, right there.
Erica's on her way, Robert. She's going to
call on
cobble
that.
it together for you.
Yep.
He's in Georgia, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
South Georgia.
All right.
Erica, you're not going to make it in time for this video to fix this thing for him.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Now that y'all see it.
Don't drop that spring.
I've done dropped them so many times, Wayne. I had to get down on my hands and knees and pretty much kiss the concrete to find them.
Are we actually gonna do this, Robert, or what?
I'm trying. Yeah.
All
I'm-
right.
I gotta be very gentle. So I said,
Yeah,
I don't yeah, some of you guys do this stuff. I'll be like, no, this is my own equipment. If you hadn't
That's
do
why
this-
That's why we make the big bucks.
Yeah. And every one of us has screwed it up and dropped the spring. And
So many times it's not even funny.
I'm still looking for parts on the shop floor.
yeah, under the
Yeah.
bench.
I don't
Hey,
know
Robert,
how many
the only
steel
solace-
guns I've lost.
The only solace I could give you, Robert, is those springs are magnetic. So if you put some rare earth magnets in a Ziploc bag with a string on it and swish them around your floor, you'll find them.
No. All right.
I've also used a tiny bit of grease on that spring too.
Oh yeah,
It'll wash out.
it won't hurt anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Now let's see. I've got this. So, stay still.
I'm with you, brother.
Don't mess with me because I will sling your ass 3,000 miles.
We're laughing at you, or with you, not at you.
All right. Darn it. I gotta get on.
That's the problem. One's on one side, one's on the other.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You
Now,
got to hold your tongue just right.
No pressure, Robert.
Yeah, it's like putting the Nicky carb together, buddy.
Wayne.
Yeah.
I gotta take that out. That's my last nerve in my head. Man, turn it.
Double jeopardy.
Can I buy a vowel?
That's it.
I'll take a small spring for 200, Alex.
I'll take an F for fail, Alex.
Ah, come on.
Uh-oh. Phone a friend. Wait, wrong show.
Yeah.
Hey, look who's here.
I don't have any friends.
Hey, John.
Big John.
Single
Hey,
cam.
John.
Big John.
Okay, let's see if I got any cupcake on my face.
Ho, ho, ho.
All right.
No pressure, Robert.
Poor guy. Take the camera off him.
All right. Stay
That's
low,
all
but still.
Come on.
Nobody. Sorry.
Well, Oh, by the way, these are triple chocolate cupcakes. They got
Triple chocolate.
they got chocolate chips in them with the chocolate
Oh, Bruce.
and the chocolate icing.
Living the high life, are you?
Oh,
I
there you go.
am getting ready for Mexico.
Mexico.
All right. Don't stop this one.
Oh man, poor guy.
It's these little small ass springs that make me want what the fuck they want to decide.
You can cuss, buddy.
It's actually mandatory to cuss when you do that kind of work.
Yeah, well,
Exactly. And throw tools.
Yeah, exactly. And throw fits.
Oh, yeah.
well,
Kissy fits.
If Lisa's walking out to the shop, she hears me cussing. She turns around and goes back to the house.
That's why I use tip grip or nut wax on a bunch of stuff when I'm having trouble.
Nut
Especially
wax.
those little tiny screws.
Henry's favorite.
Yeah.
I just say this.
I
So
wonder
the
if it's sold together with an anal buffer. Not
Cool.
Nah, I just say
Mm.
to the engineer who designed that fuel pump, you can stick the nine to fucking hell up, fire.
Oh, good sound effects.
Dang it.
I'm sorry, Robert.
I'm just trying to get hold of the screen. Like,
Ta-da.
Is that The Empire Strikes Back?
No, 2001 Space Odyssey.
Space Odyssey.
Ah, okay.
I just had to.
That was a weird movie.
Hello, Hal. You can't have any oxygen, Hal. Yeah, imagine that 2001 Space Odyssey. Robert, no, you can't have any more oxygen.
Well, the one thing you can't do when you're putting something together like this is have the shakes. If you got the shakes, you're not going to make it.
No.
Another thing is everybody watching you.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
We're not watching. Oh, you are? Okay.
No pressure. No pressure, Robert.
let me go get some masking tape, and I'm gonna tape this other gasket down to your bitch.
All right, Robert, we'll come back. That's all right. No pressure.
I
Anyway.
think I smell a sequel here.
Mr. Clem, what's going on, buddy?
Well, haven't had a lot going on in the shop this week. I've been doing some.
Nobody coming by and saying, Mr. John, Mr. John.
No, not this week. I was doing home repair stuff.
Uh-huh.
But now my neighbor, the one I gave the Gravely Zero turn to the other day, she had a problem with it. She can't push the deck pedal because she's too short.
To raise it? Yeah, but do you have
Too
a helper?
short.
Can you put a bigger helper? Oh, wait, is it the distance or the spring?
It's the distance from her foot to the lever.
Do what we
to
did
the
when we were
pedal.
kids. Wooden blocks, like what you did with the kids. When
I'm building her an extra pedal extension today. That's why I stopped coming out.
I've actually put on thicker helper springs too, because sometimes the helper springs, don't quite help as much.
Well, she scoots up in the seat to push the pedal.
Yeah.
But then when she pushes it, it pushes her back in the seat, and then her leg's too short.
I had a neighbor of mine, little kid next door, when he was younger, trying to drive my STX 38.
Yeah.
He just barely reached the pedal, but every time he hit a bump, he would fall up, come off the seat, and it would kill the engine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the
So I
spring
put a
with the
seatbelt on it.
switch.
I strapped him down. But I remember my father's Volkswagen, we had wooden blocks on it for the pedals when we learned how to drive when we were like 7 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, I learned to drive a standard on a 1952 Ford mainline.
Oh, there you go. I learned on a 67 VW.
I'm going to try to finish that extension up for her this afternoon after the live stream.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't fall asleep, I've been up since about 2:15 this morning.
Oh,
Why were
that's
you
why
up?
you was. That's what.
Well,
I was
I'm
thinking.
not really sure.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you.
No, I'll tell you, it was because I got up to watch Klaus's video this morning.
Yeah.
I want to be the first one to watch it.
I thought that would put you right back to sleep.
Well, I was going to say that, but
I was number 10, John.
Number 10. Awesome.
Yeah, Johnny and I were reminiscing the other day. We were playing the theme from Rockford Files. That brought back a lot of memories.
Yeah.
I used to love that show.
Yeah.
The beginning was funny though. Remember the beginning?
Quincy MD.
No, but the Rockford Files. Every beginning was a different answering machine. Like, "I'm gonna kill you, you son of a gun!"
Yeah.
Be nice.
I remember Maggot PI.
Maggot PI.
Well,
Huh?
5-star small engine repair. He's a tradesman, and he runs a hydrotel. So I don't know if a lot of you guys know what a hydrotel is, but it's a milling machine that's manually
Like an anal
operated.
buffer.
So you've got different wheels that move the heads in 2 different ways. So if you're going to cut a circle with a milling machine, you have to have the dexterity to rotate wheels in opposite directions, correct?
Yeah.
So this guy comes into the shop and he's watching Brian cut this circle in a piece of steel. And the kid is like, he brought a young guy from school, and he's looking at Brian. He's walking around the machine and he's looking and he's looking. He's trying to figure out exactly how the hell this guy is cutting a perfect circle with a milling machine and doing it by hand. He figures there's something that's operating it because this kid strictly knows CNC machining. So he's looking for the computer, but he can't find one. So he comes to the front. And he says to Brian told me this the other night. He almost died. He comes to the front and he says to Brian, "Sir, can you tell me exactly how you learned how to do that?" And Brian said, "Etch-a-sketch." And I said, "You know what? A lot of people, that kid doesn't even know what an Etch-a-sketch is."
Yeah.
And I said, "You're right on the money." Brian used to be able to draw perfect circles with an Etch-a-sketch.
Yeah.
Not me.
No.
Hey guys,
What's up, Gary? What's going
how
on?
you doing?
I see the Honda's gone.
Yeah, that I just finished delivering this morning, and he's very happy, and actually his wife is happy that her husband's happy.
What did the bill end up being on that thing? If I could ask.
$269.
You gave it away, man.
Oh, you did. Yeah. Really.
Did I give it away? I thought I was charging too much, but
Listen,
that was a lot of work.
That's the half the diagnosis fee at a dealership.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Well,
much can you charge for staring into a computer ordering
As long as you're
parts?
happy and the customer's happy, that's
not
okay.
even so much that. It's more just the labor to get to something so incredibly simple. It just makes me cringe that I have to work on those Hondas in general. I'm surrounded by Hondas today, as you could see.
Jason, your volume is very low.
It's low? Okay. You know
Yeah,
what?
it
I'm doing
was.
something. I'm on
Google
the
told me it's
iPad,
talking too
so-
loud.
Google, increase the volume.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's covering the speaker.
Google,
Maybe.
turn it up.
Google, turn it up. So what have you guys been up to? Has anything crazy going on in the shop? I've been kind of MIA the last couple weeks.
Busy
slow
with
down.
leaves and all that stuff.
I turned down 2 snowblower jobs.
Oh yeah? I had a guy ghost me for a snowblower today, and then oddly enough, I got a call from a previous customer. He left the fuel in it from December of last year, so you can imagine. I tried to electric start it, and it still won't start. I'm like, did you take the fuel out? No, I didn't. Okay, well, that's likely the problem.
Yeah.
Well, sure enough, I picked it up, and oil is clean as a whistle, and fuel stinks like varnish.
Yeah. Bruce, why did you turn down 2?
It's a little harder to do them all by myself these days.
Yeah, flip. My back gets sore from flipping them up.
There you go.
I call that the 400-pound cleaning jerk.
Yeah.
Snowblower yoga. That's what I call it.
What are you guys doing?
Well, Kenny's having a riot today with
We're
some.
not quite sure ourselves.
It's a
Hey, I'll
random.
be back in a few minutes. My son and his girlfriend fixed to be here. I need to talk to him.
Nice.
See you, John.
I'll be back shortly.
Wait till you see the blade on this thing. He bought this new in May of 2020 has not done maintenance, zero maintenance on it. The blades are
216. What is it? 27.
That GCV 200 that the last time I talked to you guys, I'm finally getting to it. I got all the parts in.
What
and the
model
oil
is it, though? An HRX 217?
You guys looked at it. Yeah, you guys looked at it last week. It's not part of the recall. HRX 217 K6.
I got exactly the same one in the shed with a very poor assembly leaking from the head. They're Honda
it sounds like a McDonald's milkshake.
Wow. The oil is so black. I know you guys probably can't see it too good here, but it's ridiculous. There's barely any oil in it.
Put a piece of wood on the other side then.
Yeah. I don't have a piece of wood. That's the problem.
Boy, I couldn't. My back would be gone.
Gary, you don't have the pneumatic one?
Yeah, hard to believe.
What pneumatic one? Talk to me.
With all the money to buy those guitars, and you're pumping oil out.
They sell that with the pneumatic option. You just plug it into an airline.
Oh, this plugs into the air compressor.
On both eBay, $20.
Oh, it's got both options on it?
Yeah, it has both. I just don't have the air compressor hooked up. You guys would never be able to hear me.
We hear you loud and clear. I'll tell you. What do you got? A microphone on your lapel?
Yes.
On his back pocket.
No, it's on my ear.
In his back pocket.
And was that cold oil you were pumping out, or did you heat it up?
There's almost no oil in here to begin with.
Yeah,
you got to understand.
Now.
I'm probably going to need to do the oil change twice, and I told the guy because it hasn't been done since May of 2020.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's bad. I mean, it's really bad.
I've had machines come in from like 2010 with never been serviced.
Yeah.
And I warned the guy. I said, these things you have to do maintenance on them, and some guys are just.
And they only take 400 milliliters of oil.
Exactly.
Yeah, the new ones don't take a lot.
No.
They don't.
Wait, this just in. What's the update, Robert? Together?
Hey!
Bingo, gringo.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Now
You gotta tape out. You gotta pull the tape out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No pressure, Robert, but hook it up.
I am.
He's got to figure out how to tape up.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. We gotta end it properly. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see what I got.
We're watching you, Robert.
We're watching you, watching it.
Hold on.
Blue masking tape. It's not coming out.
Hold on.
F it.
It ain't gonna.
Tape ain't gonna come out.
That's what she said.
It still works, even though I couldn't get it.
Playing that.
I love this thing.
Loosen the screws in it.
I love. What was a nature boy? Woo!
Go loosen these 3 screws up.
You know I'm gonna get copyrighted, eh?
Oh wow!
That's all right. I think it's real.
Hold on, I'm gonna get the new blades here, and you're gonna see exactly how bad these things are. Oh man,
Pretty bad before I replace it.
oh man, these things are horrendous.
I've had those where they sharpen them to like a knife point.
Yeah, the second blade, the upper one.
Oh, these things are hammered, man. Hammered. I mean, I get it. You could have a master's degree and still be an idiot.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, what is that? What smart people lack common sense? That's
They
what
do.
comes to mind.
All right, well, the upper blade is not bad.
I love the wings on those.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Oh, that's
Bin opener. Looks like a bottle opener.
He's mowing a lot of sand.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a sandblasted, guys. Sandblasted.
So I know
have never
someone. I know
seen it
someone
that
who
bad.
will.
I have not seen
This one's not too bad.
Sell the lawnmower just like
No,
that.
but
Yeah,
that's the
that's
upper,
okay.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
It's still a
Yeah, that
goner.
one's not too bad.
Top is
It's
up.
still
with
a
that.
goner.
So he actually
Yeah.
has a set of
Is it-
mulching blades.
I tell you, they
That's
sell
on his
those
mulching
reasonably at
blade
Home
kit.
Depot. You get the whole set for like $30.
Yeah, this was like $30 for the set.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Thanks,
Okay.
Jeff Bezos.
Well, I know one of the guys
Wow.
we service up along Lake Erie. Every year we would have to put a new set of blades on. So I told him I was going to order him a set of sand blades from Stans. They actually sold
Not bad.
the sand blade. It's been 3 years now. I just called him up and he said the blades are still standing up.
Excuse me.
Jesus Christ. Whoops.
Whoops. Oh, I was live on that one. Sorry, guys. Thought I hit the mute.
Well, it's better than coming out the other end.
Oh, I'm working on that one. Trust me.
We don't know that. We don't know which one it was.
Who's playing that, you asshole?
Kenny.
Oh, these are nice. You know what
Too short, Robert. Too short.
Now, the top one comes from the fuel tank, right?
You got the Oh, wait. Well, hold on. Let me call up the diagram. Hold on. Hold on.
We got a comedy show going on here.
Let's see. Hold on, Robert. Give me a second.
Hey, there's actually NICs on this. I'm shocked.
From you.
I must have worked on it before you got it.
All right, Robert. Hold on. Yeah, Robert.
Get the tape out, Robert.
The back one, the very hold on. The top one closest to you. No, closest to you. The other
You're right,
that
Tom.
side. That top one goes to the carburetor. The back one on top goes to the case, and on the bottom goes to the fuel tank.
I don't know who's using an impact, but go on.
Sorry.
All right, Robert. All right, that one that you have there, all right, that goes to the carburetor. And the two in the back, the one on the same end as that front one, goes to the fuel tank, that's on the bottom. And the one on the top goes to the crankcase vacuum port.
But first, you got to put the blue painter's tape off.
You got to get that tape out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Just remember to take the fuel out of that.
Oh, I think Robert just noticed you saw a little spring on the ground.
Yeah. I was having to tape that one diaphragm to keep that spring in place.
And now you
What
got
did
the
you
tape up.
do? You screwed in over the tape?
Yeah, well, the tape is in between.
Yeah.
Is
Can
it-
you pull it out? Can you pull it out?
I'm trying.
Loosen the screws.
Loosen the 3 screws, bud.
Yeah, but if he does, the sticky part of the tape's going to stick to the other half.
Yeah, I would have used a piece of paper.
I would use paper, like I said. Yeah. That's all right.
Oh my gosh.
We still love you, Robert.
Yeah,
I don't care what Bruce says about you.
yeah, that's great. I love that.
Get the hammer.
Hammer time.
Have a time.
Well, while we watch Robert, so for a lot of you guys, if anybody of you guys like fix and flip pressure washers, Jeff Bezos is running a sale on pressure washer pumps. Absolutely insane. Less than $50 for, you know, the ones like on Hondas, and then the bigger coaxial one. Less than $50 each.
Are they brass heads or aluminum?
Doesn't matter for that price.
Yeah, I mean, so here's an example would be is we had a DeWalt pressure washer with a cat pump on it. $500. I was selling them all season long. And we were getting low offers, 300, 200, 250. I said, forget it. I pulled the cat pump off the pressure washer, put it on eBay for $300, and put a Jeff Bezos pump on it. That cost me $50, and sold the pressure washer for $400. And
Good deal.
The Jeff Bezos pump is actually rated higher
Jeff Bezos.
than the cat pump, but I didn't advertise it that way. I advertised it just the way it says on the
Jeff
DeWalt
Bezos
pressure
pump. I like that.
I like that actually.
Can I use that? Jason? Can I use it?
Jeff Bezos.
Go ahead.
I got the tape out.
All right.
Yeah. The side commentary is great. You guys want to check out the spark plug? Whatever's left of it.
That might not be too bad on a Honda.
I'm going to Amazon right now for that pump.
It's black.
Yep, I'm not sure because you guys over in Canada
Yeah.
have
Canada.
different prices, but
Pisces.
It'll be
I mean they're
35%
beyond
more.
reasonable.
Hold
on.
how's
Let
the
me
air
see if I
filter,
can pull up.
Gary, how was the air filter?
Good question. Where did I put it? Oh, there we go. No, not too bad.
Here, can you guys here blow up? This is Jeff Bezos's pump. Hold on. This is the big one.
Bezos.
This is the pump that I put on that DeWalt.
Hey guys, could you do me a quick favor and tell me? I'm pretty sure it's the 28 or 30,000s, but what's the spark plug gap for these Hondas?
27 millimeter.
28.
HRX 217.
These go on
28.
the
0.7 millimeter.
28.
That's a horizontal.
It's 28.
28.
Yep, that's
28.
the horizontal. Hold on, let me pull up the other one because I bought a bunch of each. And here's the other one. And I have used these pumps in the past. These are extremely no-brainers.
Right.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
There's no anti-seize on the old ones. How much
And
is
that's
that?
the other pump.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to show you what I come up with. Okay, that's very close to what we have here in Canada, actually.
Yeah. Now, how much are they in Canada, Bruce?
75 for the horizontal and 85 for the vertical.
No
Now, my
impact,
other
guys.
question Is we're Amazon Prime members, so are you an Amazon Prime member yourself?
Absolutely. I live 2,500 kilometers an hour out into the wilderness.
Okay, so because I wonder if the prices are cheaper versus Prime membership versus non-Prime membership.
No, don't forget our dollars were at 71 cents, Jason.
Look at that. The guy even uses the torque wrench for the spark plug installation, eh?
I know.
No Ugga-Duggas for that, guys.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, James
Wow.
Condon.
Can you guys see that?
You just gotta
I've done enough helicoils to know that when people do Ugga-Duggas or they over tighten those things, it's a pain in the ass to have to go and fix that.
Oh, here we are.
Trying to save myself the work.
Yeah, so for us at the price of a pump of like $50, and maybe
Normally they're
even if we had
230
like
here.
75,
Yeah.
we'll pick up pressure washers anywhere from 50 to 75 bucks. That's your typical horizontal. And
One of the real guards,
clean the
right.
carburetor, and the farthest I'll ever go with is the unloader valve. I won't take a pump apart to try and clean it. It's not worth it. I'll slap on one of those new pumps. It's 4 bolts, mindless work, and push it out the door anywhere from like 200 to 250. I've been getting for those type of pressure washers. Then the other heavier duty ones like DeWalt, anywhere from like 500 to 800 is the most I've gotten this year so far for a pressure washer.
Not bad.
Hey,
Do you guys use the pump protector stuff?
I got something special. When Robert
You use this stuff?
When Robert gets done, I'm gonna go.
I just use coolant.
I find this stuff that
Too many
Go ahead,
ads.
I'm sorry.
Briggs and Stratton pump saver.
Yep. No, stable. This stuff works really well.
I
It's an lubricant, antifreeze, and it displaces the water at the
And
same
tastes
time.
great. And look at that shine.
I just use
Mine's electric. Mine stays
concentrate
inside no
cooler.
matter
I
what.
don't know if you guys
I don't
remember.
have to worry
Jason
about
just
it.
loads her up with red and tacky.
That's right. That's right. Keep
Well,
it
you
Well,
guys
simple.
the
No
re-
need to
Good thing
complicate
of
things.
windshield washer through it, and that's it.
Depending where you live in the world, we have high mineral content water, at least here in Connecticut anyway. So as the water dries, you get that white dust, which is all the undissolved minerals inside the water, and that wreaks havoc on power washer pumps.
Yeah.
Called
That's
crud.
why when you take
does
it
that
out
do
in
for you
spring,
internally?
you just put a
For us
little
that still drink out of
wiggle
the,
of
water
vinegar
hose.
in it and let it sit for 10 minutes, and you're good to go.
Yep.
But all the pumps we get around, any pressure washer we get here in Ontario, the pumps are split because they didn't get the water out of them.
Yep.
Yep. Get a
Every
few of
time,
those.
if they want one fixed or they're going to buy a new one, we tell them to go and get the Briggs & Stratton Pump Saver. I said
Yep.
it's like $18 a can plus tax, but you'll be able to service your machine, I don't know, 6-8 times.
Yeah.
Wow.
The aerosol one, right? With
It's
the-
that expensive up there. I
It
forget.
keeps it lubricated and it pushes the water out. Once you go, you're supposed to pull the rope a few times to get the excess water out of the pump.
I just keep my pump in the garage where it's above 0
Yeah.
Celsius.
You guys, you said 400 milliliters for the GCV 200?
Mhm.
20 ounces. Keep it simple. 20 ounces.
No, 20 is too much.
No, it's way too much. Not for a bit, even for a small one like this. I'll go 15 and I'll see what I get.
Used to be 550 milliliters in the Hondas, then they dropped down.
Yeah, they're 15 ounces now.
I
It
just
went
yeah,
from five.
yeah.
It went from 5.9 liters to 0.4 liter.
0.59 liters.
Well, I'm going to eyeball it.
15 is what I use. Just under half a quart.
All these experts.
Yeah,
And us
that always
boys,
killed me. Why would you eyeball your oil? Why wouldn't you have a container that tells you how many mils you need and you put that in? That's what
Yeah, I
we
use-
I have it. I have the little graduated sight glass on the side.
You know what I
And now,
Wayne, it's Bruce.
Yeah.
I keep 2 old 1030 bottles that are empty,
it's
right?
about 14.
I keep 2 of them with 500 mils in each
14.
one. And sometimes on the Tecumsehs, I got to add 100, and sometimes I don't. You know, and
Yeah.
that's it.
No, I got jugs. I marked one 5W30, another quart is
Synthetic.
marked 10W30, then 5W30 synthetic. So, 10W40 we use. So I've got empty quart containers that are marked, and that's all they're used for is whatever.
You don't have to fill them until you're done the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary, is it cold there? You got a hat on. Is it that cold?
Yeah, it was a little cold. Well, it's the back of my house is like the dark side of the moon, and then the front of the house is warmer. Actually, can you guys? Don't. My hands are a little dirty. Can you mute me? I'm just going to go run this for a few minutes, and then I'm going to drain the oil and do it again.
So the back of the house is Pink Floyd. What's
Should have left the garage door open. It would have been warmer with the sun shining in.
Yeah.
Bruce.
Google, shut the garage door.
Let's see how loud it is.
It's loud because it's got this mic with it.
Got the mic with him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on my ear.
That's right. Yeah, the microphone's on the earbud.
Uh-oh. Oh, you put the spark plug in it.
Yeah.
It's a Honda. One pull wonder.
No,
You could see me, right?
That looked like 2 pulls to
Looked
me.
like 2 pulls there.
It was 2 poles,
Ah,
yeah.
sorry.
2.
But it had been manhandled.
2 scoops and everybody.
He said there was an oil leak somewhere, and I didn't see it.
Oh, it's probably by the
Usually the
throttle.
governor shaft, right?
Oh, it'll be by the throttle shaft.
Governor shaft went out of the block.
If you want to mute me, I'll go.
We just did.
From your mouth to God's ears. governor shaft.
Yeah, there's a little leak down there by the governor shaft. Yeah.
Up top. Or no, where's the governor shaft? Right there under the
Right behind the throttle line.
Behind the
fuel line.
truck.
Yeah. I usually
Needs that little
square
O-ring.
it up so I could see it.
Class
Yeah.
sent you a message.
I just spray them off every year.
Have a look.
All right.
Doom, 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 doom.
That's solid, John. That's solid.
If that'll work. That's
Yeah.
my plan.
Yeah.
As long as you can reach the pedal, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
He's quiet though.
It's got good travel. She'll get a good kick out of that one. You know.
I hope so.
What are you guys talking about?
That's secret.
Yeah.
We were thinking everybody else had machines going or doing something, and we just start talking secret.
We were just talking about lawnmowers.
Yeah. You know.
We ready to fire this thing up, Robert?
Hey, Robert, just so you know, shop rate on that job is 0.25 hours.
He's making love to it.
25 hours?
0.25.
In our time, it's 25 hours. Bruce.
There
You're
you
right.
Carb's going back home. Is that new one you bought, Robert?
Yeah.
No.
I had to put the gasket and the heat seal back on. I keep forgetting about it. Oh, wow.
You need a Torx putter runner, bolt, or Hoosier.
I was doing the that Bosch hammer drill machine, and on the hammer on the head, where the little striker hits the hammer, there's an
Right.
inside C clip, which is a kind of a pain to get out.
I'm
It's
sure.
easier to put in, but it's a pain to get out. Guess we forgot an O-ring after I put it back in and locked it in. That's how you learn.
My nickname was Do It Twice Pendant.
Yeah. Yeah. I should. Yeah. But man, how can you
Hey,
be so?
Rodney.
Sorry.
Sorry.
You moving around along.
All right. Man. Female torque bit at.
It's not a good sign when a small engine mechanic goes, "Oh well,
Yeah.
oh well."
One of
Usually
the
means-
Or oops.
yeah, oops.
Jake's favorite saying, well, that's not good.
I'm back.
You start working on something, you go to take it apart, this bolt ain't moving. Well, that's not good. Looks like they likely red Loctited it, and then you found out every bolt on there, the guy put red Loctite on everything.
My favorite was when the guy red Loctited the flywheel to the Kohler K-Series crankshaft.
Oh God.
That was fun. The puller, I bent the puller like a U, and it went boom.
Wow.
Yeah.
It
Who's
always
having a
reminds me
Slurpee?
of the last sip of a
We got a
McDonald's.
Slurpee.
They've got the old loose of straws.
That's still black.
Fire it up, fire it up, fire it
Yeah,
up.
fired it up without putting all the other crap on it. Then you can work that throttle in case your choke don't work anymore.
and it's bouncing across the garage floor.
Yeah, damn. I don't like the monkey.
Ah, Jesus, Robert, you
That's all you did? You hooked
Robert,
up
you
one
suck
line
at
in an
cursing.
hour? Oh my God! You must work at Klaus's shop.
yeah.
Oh,
What are you guys talking about?
I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know, but he doesn't
I'm
curse
a-
well.
That's the
Well,
Norwegian clock. That
he's
famous
lost
Switch
something.
watch. Jesus.
I lost the gasket to go.
Yep. I hear that Swedish accent coming out.
It's underneath your knee.
Nah,
I'm not
but
Swedish, Jason.
nah, I'm a British.
It's
We're not watching,
it's like
Robert.
calling a Canadian American. Don't mix those up.
Don't mix them up. Yeah, yeah.
All right, what a gasket.
Where the F is it?
Which gasket is it, Robert? For the carburetor?
Oh, the choke one.
Yeah, but you don't need that on there if you're going to fire it up. Just put a
Yeah, you
couple
don't even need
washers,
it on there. Just leave it on.
put nuts on it, and tighten it down, and then
Yeah.
fire it up.
Well, it's got the inverted torques.
All right, hold on. We got to get the special guest up before he does it.
You got room.
Oh,
Hey, how you
Okay.
doing?
Hello, gang. Hello, fellow Canadians.
Back to our regular
Bruce.
guest.
Oh, I was watching Robert. What happened?
We're all watching right
I'm
now.
here.
We're almost outnumbering them now.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're
Oh, my.
bringing up a partner.
Who just joined?
Eric
Eric
and Tyler.
and Tyler.
Tyler.
Hello.
Married with small engines.
Oh. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Robert, you can't curse worth a damn. Come on,
Hey.
let it go.
Use the force, Robert. Use the
Yeah.
force.
Yeah. Turn
Hey,
off-
Ken, do me a favor and turn off my mic, please.
Now,
turn off the light to make it more exciting.
Gotta stop.
Wouldn't it be fun to use those clips in a video?
Yeah.
He's got a surge.
Now, whose engine is running? Oh,
Not Roberts.
We know
Yeah.
it's not Robert's.
Who's that?
Poor guy.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that Honda sounded like it was surging.
you know, an audience can only be held in suspense for so long.
Yeah, but it smooths out when you engage the blades.
Oh,
You've only
okay.
got 7 minutes left, Robert.
That's not good enough.
You might have to drill out the pilot jet.
It's good enough for government work.
No. Oh, this is government work.
Robert,
This is,
just remember,
this is freebie.
You
Robert, you got to make sure you do it and complete it because hold on.
That's all, folks.
Ebida.
So you want it? So since we're talking about time, I got into an argument with, I would guess you'd call maybe a professional, and
Oh, there you go.
I can't use some of the words that he used to describe me, and that's only because I'll work in the driveway or I'll work on my knees for setting up
Where's
a piece
the,
of equipment on a lift.
no, I don't know. It's on
So I
YouTube.
basically said, by the time you get your
No.
machine up on your lift and you pump it up and down, I'm already halfway done with the job.
Hey, when you get to be our age, Jason, you don't do it on your knees anymore.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I
but
understand.
Jason, when you
Absolutely.
watch Bruce and me, you don't see that plumber's crack. You know what I'm talking about? I think on a few of your videos, I noticed a little plumber's operation going on there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the wrong
so
kind
I
of
think-
smile.
I think in one of my videos, I
Say
had
no
plumber's
to-
crack
say
and
no
I
to
had
crack.
to put like a picture over it because I didn't want to lose the video.
Good job, Robert.
Jason, I pointed that out to Jake, and Jake said, "Oh, Jason's just using that as clickbait." That's it. There it is.
Crack kills.
Yep.
So you want to know? So you know when I poke fun at you and you in videos, I have a couple people that say that that's not nice, and I'm like, it's just a joke. It's just a loving, jovial.
Oh, if you're being insulted here, you're on the top of the heap.
Don't take it to the next level. Just because they're not uploading doesn't mean that I still can't poke fun at them.
That was wrong, Joe.
So you mean to tell me you don't have a Pender lift?
Jason,
Is he still
What
there?
was that?
You don't have
Oh,
a
I do have
Pender
a
lift?
Pender lift. Yeah.
Oh, you're out of
I
the
have
club.
one.
Oh, you have one?
Yeah, I just
You
don't
gotta
use
have a
it.
Pender
I
lift.
mean,
I mean,
it's-
you
without a
gotta have a
Pender
Pender
lift,
lift.
I mean, without a Pender lift, I mean, nothing is working actually. So you gotta get one.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, where is it? Oh yeah,
You know
I
what?
have.
Wait, hey, Robert.
Yeah.
Question:
Yeah.
Is there oil in that engine?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
We've all done that too.
Yeah.
I
Been
thought
there,
little-
done that.
Been there, done that. Yeah.
Little precautions that go so far.
Yeah. I have
Oh,
blown
yeah,
all
that's
over.
not-
Can you see?
In our case, it was
All my
because
charges
Jake
are on
and
my
I
pen
were
drive.
both working on stuff, and
How we coming
One
along
fell
on
did
Robert's?
it.
the issue.
I'll always take the dipstick out, but then I lose the dipstick. I can't find it.
Yeah.
And then you get the spray job when the oil gets flapped all over the place.
Yeah.
I've done that too. Yeah.
It's hard to
No,
clean up.
we got a rule. When you take the oil out, as soon as the oil comes out, it's tagged with a no oil tag.
There you go. Oh, like the ones they put on at Home Depot and the people ignore it? That little bag?
No, I write a tag, great big black letters on a white tag that says no oil.
It shouldn't say no oil. It should say no oil, idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at
Well,
work,
I'd
you're
be-
not allowed
Wayne,
to
I'd
leave the
reuse
truck
the
and
tag.
Take the oil out of it.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to abandon it. Obviously, unless you're doing an engine job, that's a different story. But if you're
Now,
in the
how
middle
many-
of a service or repair,
Talking about running them without, how many has then added oil twice?
No.
I haven't done that. I'm too cheap.
Yeah.
I have. It sounds a
What do you
little
mean?
funny. It smokes a little.
Smokes a little.
oh,
Yeah.
I'll always check oil because I have.
That's
a
the way
pressure
they
washer
come
that
in
let
here,
go.
close with a quart
Yeah.
of oil in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody figures it takes the whole quart.
There's
Yeah.
so much oil in it, you can't see the dipstick line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
ruined the
you
guy's
taking
pressure
bets now?
washer by doing that.
5-1, 20-1. What's Vegas say about this?
I don't know.
Well, let's
One full-
let's try and get
One
this
full
thing
for the
running
fuel pump and
first.
one full for the engine.
Howdy, Esther.
Man,
Getting
this
to
is a
that
long-
pilot jet is not going to be easy.
Oh, man, this Robert show
What are
has
you
a
gonna do?
long run
Yeah, it
time,
should
doesn't
be.
it?
I think it's stuck on.
Why, is
freeze.
it
It's on
hunting,
a
Gary?
freeze frame.
If you
Yeah.
have,
A tiny bit.
if
We
you have
There's
a
a-
tender lift, it's easier.
We peer
There's a-
pressured him into doing it.
Yeah, but you take the carb off, or you do the pilot jet with the carb on.
Hold on, let me go get my next.
That's what I'm going to try to. No, it's the non-removable pilot jet.
Oh,
The brass one?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's inside. It's
got
in-
a
it's the-
screw in
The
it.
one under
It's the
the
Honda.
idle screw?
Yeah.
Under the idle screw,
Usually you
just
take
pop
the idle
off.
screw out and then back it off.
No. There, I'll show you.
Just take it back to the guy. He'll just use it.
No, it smooths out when he gets the engine going, but it's this screw right here.
Tell them it saves gas that way.
Oh, the Phillips one? Or the, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. eh?
Just unscrew it and spray some brake cleaner down there.
Yeah, but I have to take this off in order to get it straight on or pull the carb off. And then it's got that wax cartridge crap in there. I don't want to mess with that. No, it's good for government work. It'll run just fine.
Yeah, and you can't drill that
No,
out.
honestly, put some sea foam in the tank. Seriously, it cleans
Yeah.
those out. It really does. I learned that from a guy named Pate.
With it so late in the game of the season here, I'm just going to tell him to run it dry, and then if he wants to put that canned fuel in there, at least they can,
Not bad, fun.
keep
might even
it
cure
from
itself.
gumming up anymore.
Yeah, it might even cure itself.
No, literally, I did with the seafoam. I put a couple capfuls in it, and it literally solved the hunting after about 10 minutes.
Yeah, but it doesn't hunt and surge when it's when the blades are engaged. And he talked about some massive oil leak.
Oh,
and
if it
I
doesn't
just
deal with the blades again, who gives a crap?
No, the oil's leaking by the governor rod.
Is that what it is?
I looked at. He probably had a little too much oil, but there's no oil residue. I think he just had too much in it because when I tipped it, it
Oh, yeah.
blew out a little bit of smoke.
But
No.
there's no oil leak if you look at the very front by the head
Well-
bolts.
What, the valve
Nothing
cover?
in
Yeah,
the
there's
front.
a-
Well, he did hit the valve cover. He bashed it in a little bit,
Oh, okay.
but
Did he
yeah.
hold the valve open or no?
Need to back.
Yep, valve is open, choke is open, all the linkage is good.
I think
I
10
said
meant
good.
is the valve open from a crushed valve cover.
Good enough for government work.
Robert, you still with us?
Yeah. Trying to pick glass through the line.
Physically, but not mentally.
Are you
Lazy.
done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done yet?
He's on that Swedish clock time. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Just like
hey,
me,
this is just basic maintenance, and that second oil change really did make a difference. It was black the second time I took it out.
I think
Well, yeah,
Tyler.
so- You could
So
charge
you'll
double
do
for
two
oil.
oil changes if the engine oil is really black. You'll do a flush.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do a flush if it's that black, and if it is this was he said May of 2020. He has not done anything to it since then, and I'm glad I changed out the oil twice because that I only ran it for what 5 minutes, and it was sooty black.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I have something to say to Robert.
Don't say anything.
Now,
don't distract
don't
him,
rub
please.
salt in the wound. Come on.
I had one of these fuel pumps out back,
Robert, take a look.
and I said, I'm going to go take this thing apart. Now, I don't think this was ever taken apart, but maybe it was, but the brass springs were not in it.
Oh, behind the fuel pump diaphragms?
No, they weren't in this one.
Wow, that won't flap too well.
Yeah, well, I don't know if that's factory or I've never rebuilt this, and I think it come off.
You need the springs for them to return, otherwise you'll just lock up.
Yeah, maybe. Didn't have it, and it doesn't look like. Anyway, I just wanted to share it.
Is that a 3-hole or a 4-hole pump?
That's a 3.
3, okay.
Same one he's working.
That's what he's got, yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Anyway.
I got 3 of those in the shed somewhere.
Yeah. There was a lot of dust on it.
Yeah, the problem is if you don't know that those little springs are there, as soon as you open them up, they're gone.
Oh,
yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
What spring?
You should see some of the small springs that are on the carburetor linkage if you have a stepper motor in it. It's basically one of those. That's the kind of spring that dampens the oscillations of the stepper motor as it's moving. So if there's any minor changes in speeds, you lose that spring, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Cavitation.
But it's fun when you lose shit in your driveway and it's full of
if you
leaves.
lose that, okay. Okay.
And it's non-magnetic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Magnetic is okay. I got my roller magnet. I just drew it, but it's non-magnetic and there's leaves on the ground.
Ken, can you mute my mic for me?
Hey, Wayne, you come down on your bike this year and stop for a visit.
Never seen ya.
On my bike.
You and your wife are gonna motorcycle down here.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have a bike, but one day we might get out and take a drive. But that's
I guess I thought I heard you say motorcycle.
you're on the other side of Lake Ontario.
It has 3 wheels.
Yeah,
he meant to say that he has a trike.
And I got to go through my favorite driving area, Toronto. Right, it just kills me to go through Toronto.
Can't you go around it?
Yeah, I go through Toronto around 3:00 in the morning. Is the best time for me.
Yeah.
Why does everybody hate Toronto?
It's
It's a
horrible.
mess.
It's the center of the world.
Awful.
As far as traffic goes, it's a disaster. And Doug Ford's going to build more highways and more highways
He's
through
gonna build a road
Greenbelt
underneath
property, and
They say
they're going
it's
to be
the
filled with
busiest
cars too.
highway in North America because all the population goes through that. Where in the States, there's multiple highways.
You know what the second busiest highway in Canada is? It's Highway 2 between Calgary and Edmonton.
Okay.
Is the safest?
No, the busiest.
Busiest.
How many lanes?
It's 3 each way. But the problem is that we figure the entire population of Edmonton goes to Calgary on the weekend, and the entire population of Calgary goes to Edmonton on the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's over 1 million in each one, eh?
Yeah.
We were out there, Bruce. We came out one year with Cub Cadet. We flew into Calgary.
Oh yeah.
And then we drove over to Kananaskis.
Oh yes, straight west. Yeah.
That's the most.
Beautiful, eh?
And then the one day we drove into Golden, BC. Then we turned around and came back because it was getting dark and
a lot of driving.
We were kind of scared, but it was really nice.
Yeah.
Well, over here, when they built Route 84, G. Fox Company, she had the highway go down into downtown in front of her store and then turn the corner and then get back on the highway.
Good
so
move.
was on the highway, had to go past her store.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy.
No, our highways, Bruce, that are packed are the Queen Elizabeth Way and the 401.
Yeah, ours is
there is London, Ontario. Yeah.
Ours is called the QE2, actually.
Yeah.
The 401 is a dangerous place.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric, did you see earlier when I went on? See how it says "Go Leafs Go"? I was talking to you. I was talking to Steve, and in my driveway, we have no maple trees in my neighborhood, none. What's in now? I thought maybe you did this through the grace of God. This is in my driveway.
I sent that down. Yeah.
I'm serious. We have no maple trees in our neighborhood. Where the hell did it come from?
Maybe one.
It blew right across from Lake Erie to Connecticut.
I'm telling you, it was no, because all the leaves in my driveway are this big. All of a sudden, this monsoon, big, huge maple. I'm like, where the hell did this come from?
Do you have any sycamores in the area?
No, it's not sycamore. It's maple.
Okay. We have only
my mother has sycamore. I know sycamore. This is maple. Yeah.
Only a couple of oak trees in Red Deer. They're not strange. They're not native.
Unless someone came and dropped off something today and it blew out of their truck or their car.
I didn't see any trees in Calgary.
Today we had a snowblower dropped off.
I'm 2 hours north of there, but yeah.
We had a snowblower come in yesterday and a snake came with it, so it could happen.
Hey, does everybody want to do the Secret Santa again this year?
I don't, thank you.
I guess no, Hester.
Since I screwed it up last year.
I think I had something to do with taking too long.
No.
Well, you were out of country.
I did. We went there 2.5 weeks
You
earlier.
have an uncle in London, Ontario?
Well, how's Robert doing? It's starting to look like an engine.
Slap some gas in that sucker and pull it.
Oh, that's a better view. Oh, he's got the cover on. Holy crap.
Is it done
If
yet?
the choke lever doesn't work, Robert, it's not going to start, right?
Yeah, now how's your choke lever on there? You said it wasn't working. Is it working now?
Let me see if I can
Or store starter fluid in or get something ready. We don't want to miss it.
Although, since it's warm, if it's warm in that garage, it might not need choke to start.
That's true.
We're already in the overtime.
Rob, a quick question though: is that engine bolted to anything?
Yeah.
Nope. It'll be fine.
Oh, you crazy? Mine jumped right off the bench onto the floor, and I try and catch it.
Just do it on the floor. Just do it on the floor.
Real men don't bolt it down.
And then I grab it by the muffler on its way down.
Yeah, no good.
Yeah.
You've all been there. I know it.
Oh yes.
I grabbed my soldering iron by the hot spot the other day.
Yeah, exactly.
It would fall off the counter, and I reached to grab it at the wrong spot.
But you got to smile at it. You know that half a second between you touch it until your brain registers that this is not good.
That it's
Abort,
pain.
abort.
Abort. I like that.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I don't like about adjustable carbs on snowblowers is to adjust them. You got to be right where the muffler is when you're working on them.
You're facing it.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, nice gas.
Ooh.
Here comes the gas.
Here we go.
Oh, nice gas can.
Yeah, no
I love
spills.
those.
Okay, here we go, guys.
It's only a matter on those before the no spill does spill.
That'd be a good time for the Jeopardy music. Yeah. I can feel my heart beat the back of the neck. Drum roll, please.
Kenny, I was thinking. I got a question, by the way.
What?
Well, I was thinking. Now that
Wait,
Robert,
Klaus, only 37 questions a day. You've exceeded your quota.
I haven't asked the question yet. I was thinking that Robert got 45 minutes.
Oh.
Jesus. Oh boy, that if it catches, my lord.
It'll be okay.
Prime that
Spray some carb fluid in it.
Give her a shot. Give her a shot of carb fluid.
Look at that poor guy. He's crawling around on the ground. Oh my
He is crawling around.
Okay. He has a hard time getting around.
They charge extra to club.
He has a hard time. No,
He's a yoga mat or something.
Yoga.
Not too much.
Is your
Or
switch
you'll
on?
flood it.
Is the on switch on? Yeah, I think it's on.
There we
I've
go.
seen him turn it on.
Oh, that's the guy hurt himself in jail.
Oh, there it goes.
It quit again. That's good.
Is the fuel turned on, Robert?
Again.
Look at those.
This is exciting.
Or if the pump's actually working or not.
Man, there's a lot of good sound effects in this live chat today, huh?
Oh, I'm going to get copyrighted for sure. I don't give a shit.
Right.
It was worth it.
Worth every penny.
Absolutely.
No,
Oh,
because
yeah.
I was thinking now that Robert got 45 minutes of screen time, I was wondering if I can be next weekend, next Saturday.
Yes.
And get my 45 minutes.
You're going to be speaking English, though, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
When I seen that tamper,
We will discuss the intricacies of lubricants.
Oh boy.
Lord.
Oh boy.
Everybody
Should I
will
just
be
bring the melatonin now? Just kidding.
Yeah,
That's hard work, Robert. You need to
feel
take
the
a
flu
break.
coming on.
Actually, that's even better than melatonin. If only we can go and market that.
Not even Kenny will
I'm
show up.
joking. I'm joking.
There's a lot of things that can go wrong here, right? We've all been there.
Yep.
One down, one to go. Because then after that, I am done for the day.
Not getting killed.
No.
Robert,
Oh,
take your cover off and remove the fuel line from the carburetor, and then pull it a few times.
See if it's the fuel pump
See if the fuel pump's working.
Okay, you guys, I think I'm going to.
Is there a fuel shut off on that tank, Robert?
Yeah.
Is it
Fuel's on?
Okay.
I might have to find it first.
Sometimes it takes a few pulls to generate the vacuum to suck it up.
That's right. Well, the pulses, eh? It's a pulse.
Pulse jet.
Albert, did you listen to Kenny when he said where to put the hoses on the pump?
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
Yeah, but sometimes I forget.
Yeah. Poor guy.
I hope it's not putting it all in the crankcase.
I have some leaks.
you, I'm going to have 72 gazillion views tonight.
I have some
Or
leaves
not.
to blow before it gets dark.
Yeah, over here it gets dark at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I was going to say it's 4:10. It's starting to get dark, Robert. So.
Hey, you guys, we're time-wise, we're 7 minutes behind Toronto.
So you know.
Gang, I got to go out and pull a tire off and put a chain on that riding mower, and at least that one's done, ready for Jake to take the deck off. So I'll catch you guys.
Oh my God, this is evil.
Bye, Wayne.
Bye,
Wayne.
everybody.
Take care, Wayne.
See you guys.
Tell Jake to say
Good luck,
Ooh.
Robert.
Yeah, appreciate
Poor guy.
Oh man, whoever made this Honda is an evil genius. Or where the hell? How do I get to this?
Is that one of those old ones?
No, it's an EU 3000i handy one, but I think the only way that I need to get to the spark plug is to take the clamshell off.
Stop it, Mike. Stop it.
Yeah,
That
Michael's
sounds
asking
very
for
Honda like.
Oh
It is.
God.
What is that?
You need
There's no
skinny fingers.
What's it there for?
There's no
What's that
Skinny
you're
fingers
working
and a
on?
strong mind.
What's that you're working on, Gary?
That's an
Yeah,
EU 3000i.
So it's not a snowblower.
No, the snowblower is behind me.
It can be used as a snowblower, but not
Yeah.
recommended.
John's never seen a snowblower
I've
in
never
real
seen a
life.
snowblower.
Yeah.
Ever.
Oh, that's some evil.
Mississippi.
Well, I
Have you
heard
ever
what
seen-
Brandon said. They use it.
Have you seen one of the
horse shit out of the
speakers,
stables.
No.
Speaker? Have you seen those? No.
This is some evil stuff,
Sure
guys.
Are you asleep, Hank, or you just relax?
Oh, there we go. That's how you get to it.
See?
Ah, actually, you guys would probably appreciate this.
It's hard to believe it, but some of us have never met.
Yeah.
Was there a hidden screw?
What are we doing?
See?
Tune up.
I told you.
Oh,
There's
just tune it.
there's always access to the plug on a Honda. Always.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. It
They
might
sent
be-
me the wrong air filter for it, but it's the sponge, so I
There's
don't
a
need to
little-
do anything.
The little notch
Well,
there.
I love the sponges. Isn't that wonderful? They should do
You
that.
gotta
Oh, yeah.
clean it, re-oil it, right?
Yeah, the little bit of oil. There's already a little bit of oil in it.
Yeah.
You gotta get the,
This guy takes this thing out on his boat for fishing.
Hey, Kim.
Kind of heavy.
Yeah.
I talked
That's
to
what they call it, an anchor.
Yeah.
what's that,
Well, he's taking good care of it, apparently. Well, this is just
I love those
these.
overalls.
Go ahead.
What were you saying, John?
I talked to Francis Lane the other day. He
Yeah.
called me. He He loves the live stream. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Real nice guy.
Good people. Yeah, good people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep.
I mean, our viewers must have a certain stuff.
I've never seen
to be able
Jason
to
walk
stand-
into the
to
shop
stand us
in
for
2
2
hours.
hours.
I've seen him walk into the shop.
Yeah. Yeah, I should be out there welding a extension.
That's
pedal.
cleaner than mine.
Wow.
But no, John. Now that the design is in place, you can take it easy. There's process time. You know.
There's always tomorrow too. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
and then you need to do a review on the design before you start working. You know, next day review of the design. You got to do that.
You guys should listen to me. Clean up every night.
Hey, Eric, I just got a that 450 wrench I was telling you about with the crankshaft. Remember, I think it's worn because of the overtightening. Guess what showed up my driveway 2 hours ago? Exact same saw. So now I can measure the crankshaft.
Oh, yeah, you've got a victim.
Feels and I tell you, it's like from my mouth to God's ears this weekend. It's like Erica was doing something, then all of a sudden I call, and then someone's
Same
doing
day.
something, he calls. It's like I don't know. It's just it's like kismet this weekend. It's weird.
We were talking about you yesterday, the day before, and you called 30 seconds later.
That was strange.
I believe in that, actually.
Yeah,
I know.
happens all the
Well,
time.
sometimes your ear just starts ringing. You know.
Yeah.
Or we're talking about a customer, and they
sometimes we're talking with a customer, like, we haven't seen so and so in a while, and the next thing you know, they're at the front door.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I've said many times I could use $1 million, but it hasn't happened yet. So
there you go.
Maybe we don't say
Still
that
wishing.
enough.
I have customers like that too.
Well, I think John, since the election, maybe you'll get it now. I think the tax guy took it last time.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the matter?
All my
Hello.
money.
All right, what's the story, Robert? Go on.
Time for a break, Robert.
This line is coming from the fuel tank. That's supposed to go on top, right?
Hold on. Let me look at the photo again. All right. If you're looking at the pump, where it mounts, where those lugs are, okay?
Yeah.
The bottom one goes to the fuel tank. The top one that's on the opposite of where the front one is. Go ahead. Show to the left. I can't see to the left.
Top
Your
one.
finger's in the way.
Drop your camera down a little bit.
A little more left. Your other left. All right. So on the left-hand side, that top one goes to the impulse valve cover wherever it's going. The bottom one in the back against the housing goes to the fuel tank. The very top one goes to the carburetor.
Are they reversed, Robert?
I bet you they were.
And my defense, yes, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm an idiot.
All right, Robert,
You're
look at
doing fine.
Hey, Robert, look at my screen.
Take a breath.
Look at my screen.
From fuel tank. Oh yeah. Oh, it shows the springs there. This one's missing them. Okay. Weird.
Yeah.
Both.
You got it? You got it?
Someone's got it apart and lost the springs.
This one, yeah.
Oh yeah, the minute you split it, they go everywhere.
Yeah.
Grease. Yeah, put grease on them.
Me too.
One of the first things I
don't use hard grease. I just use a light grease.
I just use what I can find.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'll quote I forget what movie it's in, but I'll quote a movie. What we have here is a failure to communicate.
Cool Hand Luke.
What movie was that?
Cool Hand Luke, wasn't it?
Cool Hand Luke.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Got drunk and cut off some parking meters.
Tyler, when are we going to see some more Writing Motors videos?
I worked on a lot
this
year.
Robert, I got a song all queued up for you.
I like that song. I play that every day.
Cool in the game.
Celebrate now.
We're 20 minutes into overtime already.
Yeah.
I know, and we're still live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're
highly unusual.
Good thing I like you, Robert.
How many people are watching?
What Klaus says about you?
Well, there's 26 people watching. That's pretty darn good when you consider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
You got
popcorn.
2 hours and 18 minutes to put on a fuel pump?
Well,
I won't be rough on them. We all have our different.
Yeah, that's all right. We love Robert.
Oh yeah.
when you're visiting in Paris Village, idiot, you don't know
My
what you're
first
doing.
time working on
No,
That's
no.
right.
You'll love Robert. Everyone has.
Yeah.
What is it? What was it? What was the Monty Python movie? I love my subjects. Pull.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Hey guys, would you be able to cross-reference a part without me having to change different screens?
What do you got?
The EU 3000 IS takes a BPR 6ES. I don't know what that crosses to with the Champion. I want to say it's an R9. I think it's an RN9YC.
Yeah.
What do you think, Erica? You got that?
Oh, it's probably RJ11 something, right?
Oh, sorry, I missed that.
No, let me see what comes up. Hold on.
BPR 6ES. I have a 5ES, but I think this crosses to an RN9YC.
It crosses to.
Runs a little hotter.
Yeah, I don't worry about that. I just use them.
Use them.
Well,
5 and 6 is fine.
Yeah.
It came with the 5. I just didn't know if I have a 5. I just didn't know if I have an RN9YC that should be okay.
You want to use a 5 because those things can have long operating intervals, so they get hot.
Okay, so the exact cross is an RN9YC.
Okay. So you guys, so is an RN9YC okay, or should I use the BPR 5ES that the kit came with?
I'm all in
use
GK.
5ES.
What? Say it again.
5ES. That's OEM plug for the machine.
That is OEM plug for the machine. Okay.
And GK is, yeah.
I wonder why they put a 6 in there. Was run hotter?
May not have been him.
There was a
5 can withstand more heat.
Oh, 5 can hit. Okay. And that makes more sense for a longer.
Status. What? Status.
What's the status?
All right. Got it. Thanks, guys, for the cross-reference. Appreciate it. And probably I'm going to assume 28 thousandths is the official gap for the EU 3000i.
0.7 of a millimeter.
Yeah, 28,000.
I can do millimeters. Thank you very much.
Ooh, I actually have a metric set of feeler gauges. I don't think I've ever used it.
It's got on the opposite side. It actually has the millimeters.
Gary,
Robert, you're up, buddy. What's going on?
Gary, are you bimeasurable?
Hello. Or we call it ambidistance.
What's the status, Robert?
How you doing, Robert?
I'm gonna take a break from it because it's getting on my last nerve.
Okay. Good for you.
Gotta walk away.
Just remember, Robert, you're on
There will be a
clock there.
sequel.
He's having a cigarette after. That's
we're
good.
at 2:22. Yeah, the cigarette's for after.
Yeah, after he got screwed.
Hey, but see, what happens? I do things and I kind of like.
Jesus!
Whoa! Yeah.
How long is break time?
As long as I want.
About 5 more drags.
Yeah, all right.
One more drag.
Somebody go get me a 40-ounce Budweiser, please. Thank you very much.
I can smell that from here.
Smell-o-vision.
Yeah.
Someone was in the basement, but they're gone. Whoever's in the basement, you can go back. We got room for one more.
Well, I'm heading out, you guys. I got to get my leaves before it gets dark.
Yeah.
All right, Bruce.
See you later.
I'll send you the update.
That was fun, you guys.
I'm a sorry bastard. I'll just hang out here.
You got enough beer close?
Oh yeah, I got beer.
Okay.
Oh, Bruce, that's the boy you worked on. I've seen five start with that.
Hey,
Wow.
Rodney.
Yeah.
I'm like Rodney. Hey, Rodney.
That's a crazy rewind on that, eh, Robert?
Yeah,
Rodney, Rodney, I thought we scared you off last weekend, but you keep coming back.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Guys, I got to run. Y'all have a good evening.
I'm trying to look for that T-shirt.
Thanks for watching
Yeah.
my video, Robert. I
Husband
appreciate
does a
it.
project.
later.
How do it, what's
Hey,
it
hi,
called? Like
Lisa.
it'll get done another day project.
The rest of you, did you know I had a YouTube channel?
You do? I'm telling you, this YouTube thing, it'll never catch on. It's
Never.
a fan.
Never. Did I tell you I'm camera shy?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the time frame is covering your face up, Ken.
See that?
Oh yeah. So there's the T-shirt. It's called "Couple More Days Construction." So that'll be the name of Robert's company. Couple more days, small engine repair.
Yeah.
He sounds like a hyena.
When will my engine be done? Couple more days. Every time. Couple more days.
Hey, I think I got the record. I had a 350 Husqvarna. It took me a year and 9 months to finish it.
Ouch.
Hey, when they say no rush.
Yeah.
I tell people it'll be ready when I call and tell you it's ready.
There you go.
That's
When
like
you
a
charge
place
by
I
the
went
job
to
and not
eat.
the hour.
I went to eat at a place that says tomorrow free lunch. I go to work and I said, I get my free lunch today. No, that's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow never
It's
comes.
it's just like Wimpy says, I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
There you go. Well, we'll gladly pay you anything, Robert, for a fuel pump today. So let's get cracking.
No. Couple more days.
Hey.
Or a couple more live streams. Take your pick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Watch what you wish for. Come on. Let's go.
It'll be fine. We'll get it next time.
Are you back to work next weekend?
Oh, yeah. Well, Monday's Veterans Day, so half the shop will be out for Veterans Day. They get it as a no points, no pay holiday, so they don't get penalized. So, and it's funny, all the people that show up to work.
And then Friday is Give Blood Day, right?
Next, 2 weeks from yesterday. No, wait, the 22nd? When's the 22nd? A week from Friday, I think. That's how I got to get. Yeah, I had to do my blood again. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
We call it Kane's oil change.
That's my Craftsman GT.
You got to get your ferritin taken out.
Yeah, who is it on here that can't stand the sight of blood? I showed them my IV and they hang up.
I can't.
Not me.
I can't.
Pumping.
Sorry, guys.
Nice kneeling pad, Gary.
Thank you for that.
I tell you, I would die without my knees. They would get.
I've got 2 Husky kneeling pads from Home Depot.
Well, start using them, Robert. Come on, let's go. Time's a wasting.
Hey man,
Rodney, are you the one in
No, a couple more days.
I guess we know who's the manager.
Hold on. What's up, Tyler? What?
Rodney, is he the one in Cornwall, Ontario?
Rodney's the one who does the trailer. He's got the trailer set up for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you, Rodney?
Cornwall.
Nice to meet you.
Hey,
We're not far. We're in Napanee.
Okay. Yeah, you're about an hour or so.
Yeah, something like that. Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
nice and close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Robert, why don't you just run that
the
fuel
hat's
line
on backwards.
directly
Does that mean you're ready to go
gas tank?
tackle the pump again?
It's
ready
too
to
low.
attack?
I was too high on that one. It's a little too high.
Sorry, Rodney, what were you saying?
Too low.
Hold on. Rodney was saying something. There's a question. What were you saying?
Yeah, but if you think of the Tecumseh snowblowers, the gas tank is level with the top of the head, and the carb is equivalent to where the would be on a Tecumseh. I'm almost 100% sure you might not work if it's down, say, a quarter of a tank of gas, but
but with all the weight of it, if it's full, it should work. Yeah, I agree. It came with the fuel pump, so he wants to keep it OEM.
Hey, Ken.
Yes, sir.
Could you sorry to keep asking for these kind of stupid questions. I should have known ahead of time. What's the oil capacity for the EU 3000? I'm guessing it's probably about 400, 300.
So it leaks out.
Yeah.
So it leaks. No, that's what I was trying to avoid. Thank you very much.
Nah, but see, that it'll be done by Christmas time. I have my Christmas lights.
We're gonna be doing that soon.
Yep.
Couple more days. No, couple more.
They seen the blade?
Ken's seen it.
Oh, Ken's seen it. I should show everyone else. I was trying to.
Holy smokes! How do they do that?
I don't know. He says it just broke. He didn't hit anything. Actually, there's the blades are.
That has a name. It's called hydrogen embrittlement.
I don't know what it is.
Because otherwise it can't break like that. It really can't. How
But
was
they
the,
can.
yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, but what the spindle was the spindle
That's
bashed
fine.
into?
No, nothing.
Wow.
I don't
Wow.
know. Those
Probably
blades
where
are,
they fuse the metal together. I've worked with coiled metal, and where they fuse it together, you could hardly see it. But when you make, a bend in it, it'll open up.
those
Hey,
blades
Gary.
are
Yeah.
The manual says 1 quart of SAE 10 to be 30.
Really?
That's what the manual says.
It's because already at half a quart, it's pretty full. But all
I'm
right.
reading it from the manual. It says the Honda U3000 generator takes about 1 quart, so about. So
Just a little less than that.
Yeah. It
On a
says,
level floor.
let me see,
On a level floor.
until it reaches the upper limit of the filler neck, like they all have.
Well, when you
20
use that method, it's usually a half a cup that goes on the floor.
Outside was.
So
That's
can you
not what I
imagine-
wanted.
I like the
Well, that
Briggs
was-
with the dipstick
it
hole on
was-
one side and the hole on the other, so you just keep filling until it starts to dribble and you're done.
Will
This
you
was
let
still
Tyler
attached.
talk?
It was vibrating like crazy.
Yeah.
What did I miss?
So I was just
Not
gonna
really.
say,
Oh
this
my
was
God.
still
What the hell is
attached.
that on?
And he came
Tyler,
in and said it was vibrating.
He said my mower deck is vibrating.
Is that a
I don't-
Husqvarna? Husqvarna?
MTD.
MTV?
Well, yeah, with one wing
I
like
don't,
that.
I don't know why it's vibrating.
Made to be smart.
Erica, can you put it up to the camera so I can see the brake line?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It looks like it went for a while. It tried.
No, that stuff there, it's either like Hank said or there's something wrong with the metal.
Metal.
Yeah.
Is that a warranty claim?
No.
Yeah,
Wow.
they use it.
I've
They
never
use
seen
it.
I've never seen them like that. Never.
No, first one I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Shenanigans on that oil level. It's puking out everywhere.
Yeah.
Perfect. At least you know it's there.
Send the cleanup bill to Kenny.
Robert, what are you doing?
This is when I use this.
Not getting an engine running. Couple more live streams.
Gary,
engine
you
repair.
know you gotta suck out the old oil before you put in new oil, right?
I did do
You
that.
gotta change your name. Couple more.
Hey, can you mute my mic? It's going to get loud.
Oh boy.
Nah, I know what the problem is. They ain't got no gas in it.
Well, then put some gas in it.
It's got gas. I didn't go all the way to the top. I don't know.
Maybe
you should take the engine to a
You sure
mechanic.
the fuel fitting is on?
Yeah.
So easy, Jason.
Nah, the fuel's on.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go back and look at that picture you sent me, Ken.
Yeah.
I do believe I have the
Do that.
damn.
Do that and
the line crawl.
trace the hoses, Robert. You'll figure it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how about this? Pull the line off the carburetor and give it a yank. And if you see pulsating fuel coming out, you have the pump is routed correctly.
Yeah, put it into a Chinese food container or something and keep pulling it a little bit.
Go pull.
I'm more like Korean food, but that.
An
Just
empty
take the
fuel
fuel hose, put it in your mouth, and just give it a couple of cranks.
Put your mouth.
There you go. Folgers coffee. There you go.
Listen, you
Yeah,
see the way he put a
decaf.
cigarette in there. Tell me the difference.
There you go.
Tell me.
Yeah. Put
Hey,
the
hey,
cigarette
hey,
first.
hey. This is a rental property. I can't burn the shop down. I would get put in jail.
That's why you have to put the hose in your mouth.
I
It
tell you
tastes
one time
It doesn't
I had
taste
to
well.
I had to siphon some diesel fuel out of a truck to put in a diesel powered tractor and accidentally almost lost some diesel fuel. I'm like, that's
Diesel
that
is even worse.
As long as you don't
Diesel
swallow.
really is inflammable.
yeah, well,
It doesn't make it taste better.
nope. No, that's the reason cars don't. You can't siphon gas out of cars.
Robert, I got a tip for you. Shooting the shit
Yeah.
like you are ain't getting it done, buddy.
Yeah, sitting on your ass don't finish your project.
I guess we know who's the manager here, huh?
Hey. This is Lord have mercy.
I'm
Boy,
good.
y'all gonna-
Erica, I just started watching the 036 video. I gotta finish it when we get out of here.
An old rental saw. Yes.
Yeah, I looked that freaking number plate with the screws. That would have irked the shit out of me.
Oh wait, you guys rent out equipment?
No.
We don't know.
We got in
Oh, 'cause you
a
said
former
rental.
rental soft that was at the junkyard, the dump or whatever.
Yeah, the screws. Are those screws or is that like riveted in?
They're like
It's
self tappers, but they're
like
sticking out.
self-tapping screws holding like the.
Why don't you
number,
take them out? Just take them out.
Well, I will. I think that saw is going to end up back on the table again, and probably for a revival. And
But since he doesn't want to spend more than $75, which looking at it is $75.
I know. When he brought it in and he said that, I looked at it and I thought, I look at things different now. I look at things like I could make a video out of this. So sure, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I mean, a video
That's
is
true.
worth something, so that's good.
Yeah, I have that exact saw, but I got the red, and I learned something. I never knew it was called a master control lever.
I got a saw. I'm going to show you. Oh, let me go get it.
So going back to what she said, okay.
Go ahead, Jay. What are you saying?
So I had a customer who dropped off a machine.
Oh,
for
Makita
repair.
DCS. What is that? 340?
Go ahead. Dolmer.
It's a DCS. What is it? A 340 or 430?
This is
The tags are off of it, but it should be on a riveted or something on the side there, a black riveted plate.
Aren't those the same as Husqvarna?
No, Dolmar.
Saws?
It's a Dolmar.
No, but Dolmar and Husqvarna, aren't they the same or no?
No.
So this
Never
saw
was.
was
Their
made
lines
in
never crossed.
Hamburg, Germany.
Yeah, but it should be a DCS something like DCS 340 or DCS 4.
I think it's 40 cc.
Well, it looks a little bigger than a 40. It looks like I had that exact same saw. That was the first saw I ever got 25 years ago. It's called a DCS Dolmar chainsaw DCS
and if they ever
3040, meaning 34 cc.
Yeah, I think this is the 34 cc.
Okay, that's the one I have. Exact same one. But the
We're running-
decals are missing.
And once you're done working on it, you're gonna love going back to Stihl.
This is
I
a
still have
little,
mine. I cut 15 years worth of Christmas trees with mine.
a little professional chainsaw made in Germany. We're doing an experiment with this. We put Aspen or Moto Mix, some kind of canned fuel in this saw about 5 years ago.
Wow.
And it's been in there for that long. So a couple times a year we just start it.
Go ahead.
We don't cut much wood, but
We won't show anybody. I won't share this video. Nobody watches my channel.
I can see if it'll start.
Hey.
I'll talk about it later.
I like the
Myself
other day
regretted.
when you said, F it, don't use my foot, and you end up drop starting.
Yeah.
When they don't have a barn chain on them, I'll drop start them. I feel like on camera I should be careful how I start stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah.
Does that have the choke? It's a lever that pivots rotational.
Here, I'll show you.
It should
Here.
be a red little red thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my saw. I got
On,
the
off.
exact same saw. Exact same saw. Yep.
I bought this for Tyler. Tyler used to collect Dolmar and Nikitas. And I found this on Marketplace for sale somewhere quite a few years ago, and I surprised him with it. It was under the Christmas tree for him.
You want to really surprise them? All the new Kitas are Dolmar red.
They are. So I was a Makita Dolmar dealer.
Okay.
Now there is no more anymore, but
Yeah.
when they were some still left.
The
We
sad
bought-
thing is they invented the chainsaw too years ago.
I have pictures I'm going to have to find. I had over here in the corner probably 20 or 30 new Dolmars stacked up in boxes, and we shipped them all over Canada. When it was coming to an end, the Makita warehouse, it's up here it's in Whitby, and we called them and we bought every single Dolmar chainsaw that was left and sold through them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dig those pictures up and I'll show you.
Hey, question though, the graveyard in back of you, what's the significance? I don't know if I remember it from your video.
The cemetery?
Yeah, but no, in back of you, the shelves.
Oh,
Are those good, bad, sentimental? What are those?
No, these are just like all older saws that we've had just kind of taken on trade. They've been left here. If things dry up in the repair pile.
Yeah. So that's the orphanage.
Yeah, well, this is the orphanage. I've saved these from scrap and some garbage.
Anything good? How big? Any good ones?
There's 038s. 020. What else is up here? 026.
38. That's a nice saw.
Love
Oh,
038s. They're the best.
yeah.
Aren't
That's
those
all
stills
three.
considered good?
That's the AV, the Super, and the Mag.
Yeah.
That one's really old. That's old.
Hey, Tyler, she wants you to set that DCS 340.
Is that a 340?
Yeah.
Look at this one.
Oh, there you go. It looks like Fido hit that.
This one got ran over by what, a truck or
The
something?
truck didn't make it.
No.
Wow.
Wow. That looks expensive.
That'll puff out.
Yeah. A little JB Weld, it'll be good.
There you go. Now, Tyler was telling her that's the first saw I ever bought or got for free.
Which one, Ken?
DCS 340.
Well,
That's
this
a
one's
nice-
sorted.
That looks like my first saw.
What is that? 009? S10? What is that?
015.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Stihl's first homeowner grade saw.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
I had that one.
like a McCulloch that everyone will hate.
Yeah, well, she's gonna fix that. We're gonna,
Yeah,
someday.
nice, but with the front piston that goes front.
Yeah, I'd have never worked on one of them.
So you know
Hey.
how Erica said
Hey,
she's
it's
looking at a
Erica.
piece of
Scott's in the
equipment like
chat.
I can make a video
Oh,
on.
hi,
that?
Scott.
Oh, Scott's here.
That's there.
Here, want to fire that thing up?
I'll put the link up. I don't know if Scott will come on, but there's the link.
So what's in Aspen or Moto Mix or?
No, it's not this one.
Oh, it's not this one.
No, this one, the fuel tank leaks, so I don't want to really
Okay,
run it.
I was wrong.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
This one's ported, base gasket delete, and it always breaks the recoil. There's too much compression.
Who ported it?
I did.
Send me the numbers because I got mine. I didn't port it yet.
Numbers. I just grinded it.
No numbers. Come on.
Looked good to me, and it works really good.
Base gasket delete. What'd you get for compression? 200.
I don't do that. I just.
You don't. Oh my gosh, Erica, get rid of them. That's it. Get somebody.
I'm an artist. I don't care about the numbers. I just start grinding, and if it works, it works. That's great.
No before and after. No cut times. None of that.
Oh, it run really good after. Like,
now, did you do a muffler mod to bark and make it bark or what?
No, I haven't even touched the muffler yet.
Yeah.
No, didn't get that far. I understand porting. You know the numbers. You take your rings. You mark them out. The degrees.
Yeah.
I know how to do all that. But
Yeah,
that's
70% on the exhaust and all that crap.
Yeah, that takes time.
It does. It does. But see, I'm an engineering nerd, so
I understand.
yeah.
That's
I
cool.
worry about like blow down and all that stuff, you know.
Oh, I don't. And if it blows up, it blows up. That's okay. That's the
Robert,
same
where's
stuff.
Robert? Robert, you still awake?
Yeah.
We have two of them.
Oh, that one's mint.
Where'd you get that one?
Erica got it.
And that's
across
got the
Canada.
stickers on it. Does it have decals?
So Erica bought this for me.
Wow.
and
Oh,
he
there you
shipped
go.
it. Look at it's got the Happy Start sticker.
Oh, that's a 341. That's a 341.
Happy Start.
Is that the decomp valve?
Yeah, that's a 341, the decant. Yeah.
Original bar.
Original
Wow.
bar and chain.
Hey, do you have a Makita scabbard? I've been looking for a scabbard. I can't find one.
Here, it's right here.
A real Makita scabbard? Ooh, you can't get those anymore.
Oh, there's another one.
Ooh, look at that.
Lots of them.
I collect scabbards.
Erica, no pressure. Christmas is coming.
Hint.
No, I have a Husqvarna bar on it. It feels like the redheaded stepchild, you know?
Buy those anymore either.
Ooh, look at that. What is that, 24?
No, just 20.
20. Nice. What is that, a 325 or 375?
3/8.
Yeah, 375. Yeah, 375/80? What is that?
That's a full 3/8, 50 gauge,
What's
72
it?
drive length.
72?
Oh, that's the bent one.
Oh, it's bent.
Uh-oh.
It's got a twist in it.
Holy cow.
That's too bad.
Do you see a lot of the bars, though, that have that notch in the end like you showed in that other video where they...
Oh, that's from running a loose chain.
Is that what that is? Because I've never seen that. I've never seen
That,
that.
was that on the chain adjuster video?
So your
As
chain
it comes over, it flexes or what?
around and it starts slapping the bar.
Oh, so it's actually slapping the bottom?
Yeah, it usually comes and it starts
Oh,
hitting
okay. I
the
got you.
bottom.
I got you.
That's how it works.
Yeah, because I've never seen that before.
That was the guy with the toolless chain adjuster.
Yeah.
His chain kept loosening.
But I mean,
Yeah.
it was okay for what he needs it for. It's fine.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
What was wrong with that thing? You had to buy like a dowel pin or the whole adjuster part?
Needed the whole like the inner piece and the outer.
The
Oh,
gear.
both of them, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. I can't remember.
Well, he'd been running it loose, and it was full of dirt and grit.
Dirt. That's what
Yeah.
does it.
Oh,
yeah.
really? Are
If you
those
let
popular, or is that more for homeowners shit?
They're pretty nice. I like them.
Yeah. Yeah, but do they have them on the bigger saws as well?
91.
I thought they were only like
291s.
the 250s and all those things. Yeah.
They
Oh,
come
what's
on
that?
250s, 291s. It's the biggest easy start you can get.
How many cc's at 291? 50?
55.
Okay. That's the only thing I hate about Stihl. What the hell size are they? I don't know.
I know.
Don't know.
Well, we're coming on 3 hours here. I'm going to go.
Yeah, I
eat
was going to say, Robert, are you going to finish or do I need to end the stream?
A couple more days. No, a couple more live streams.
All right, I'm going to end it. We can still talk in the after chat, but everyone who showed up, thank you for showing up. I think it was a good show. We had some good comedy.
those-
So everybody out there, stay safe, take care, and we'll see you next week.
Take care, everybody.